Hi everybody. Are you there? I'm here. I'm thinking I should, hi Liger. I should, hi. Liger's saying hello. See if anybody's there. I'm just wondering if, it's chilly out here. I like. I'm wondering if I need to have sunglasses on or if I could just leave these on. Hi. Who's there? I was late. I gotta get myself a chair. So while I'm waiting, I'll put this down here and let you guys look at the lake while I'm getting ready. Dang, it's chilly. Hi. It's chilly out here. I waited a little too long. I've been busy. Busy. I'll just give you guys a couple of minutes to all get it together. Why am I all whited out like that? I am the light. Here, I'll let you guys take a look around. It's just you right now, Jody. I don't know where Lily is. She's gone into another room. It's beautiful weather. I like it cooler at the lake. Fall is... I thought fall had hit California. Hi. I thought fall had hit California and my girlfriend said it's going to be 90 next week. And I thought, oh God. Please no, right? Please no. So... I'm actually kind of cold sitting out here with the wind. Stop being so white and light. There we go. Okay, I'm not that white, see? I'm actually got a little color. Alrighty, hi there. Okay, so I've got a few people. I was late. I didn't know I was late. I thought I had plenty of time. I was working, wrapping. Look at, I'll show you guys these are my latest ones. My Queen of Wands, mystical magical white sage wands, and this is my latest. I thought, you know what, when I went to pick up the different crystals, I went to night. I come out here, and as soon as I start to speak, they pump up the music outside, and it's not my kind of music, so that's not fun. Can you hear it? It's like jungle music. Anyway, I thought, you know what, I'm a mermaid. Half of me is a mermaid, half of me is the forest girl, and I thought I need to bring the mermaid in. So we've got abalone. Check it out. Can they get any louder? Maybe that means I'm supposed to go inside. I don't know. And then the other one is, here, I'll just do it this way. We got black obsidian with the gray, and then the natural kind of earthy element. That's my forest side. And then we've got the earth, the water element, and then we've got the protection element with the black obsidian. So I've been doing that. Here's my little setup for my pictures. And I thought, you know, it's been so long since I've connected with you guys that it's good to see you. Hi. That I've been feeling like that. I was hearing from higher self and spirit, you know, I love this. This is awesome. Spirit told me and told all of us that there was this creative energy that was coming. And that it was going to be something, for me, it was going to be, I saw myself connecting with my twin, which is interesting. He's doing stuff with soil, and they said, so will you be. And so I guess we're just doing it separately. I don't know, unless it's him coming through me, you know. And it'll be connected to your work. It'll be connected to the crystals. And it was rolling around in my head forever. And anyway, it just finally came together, and I realized that this is what it is. And it's cool because I work all the time. I work nonstop, and I pick up way too much energy. And somebody says, you need to sage that place. You need to, and I said, oh no, I'm out of sage, and I don't have time to drive into town. You know, it's like 40 minutes to get to the place where they have the sage and blah, blah, blah. And all comes together, and I'm like, dude, I'll make my own sage. This white sage that I can go get myself. So while I work with the stones, I'm getting the healing energy from the crystals, right? And the sage is also very calming, and it's clearing me myself. And then when I charge the Reiki into the stones, because all of these stones, and even the abalone shell, they're all charged with Reiki, healing energy. And as I do that, I'm having that energy going through me. So it's totally healing myself and clearing myself, cleansing myself. And when I research, and it's funny that the crystals that I choose are everything that I need. I've got like seven or eight different little types of crystals that I chose, and clearly they're all things that either I need or Lily needs or Liger needs. So I needed them in my house. So I'm working with the energy of that. So it's super cool. Hi. All these people coming now. And also it gets me, it's like, you know, when I said A lot of times Spirit's saying to us after all of that eclipse energy and all that heavy downloads that we've been getting, and that we just needed to do some mental house cleaning and it's like you get the downloads. I get all these downloads like crazy, and then it's when you do the mindless work that the downloads all come in, and all of a sudden the aha moments pop, and all of a sudden that's what's happening. So I'm doing work that is connected to, and I didn't want to do something that wasn't connected to my work, to my path, you know. I wanted to still be able to do something that's going to help people, and it's going to help other people, and yet it needed to be something that wasn't using my energy to produce it. And so this is it. This is like it's amazing, and it's so relaxing, and I love it, and it's fun, and everyone's different, and it's creative, and I'm burning all the loose sage, you know, now I've got, you know, countless amounts of sage, and these are all my bundles that are drying right now. These ones are for a couple, so they're wrapped together, but these are the bundles that are drying, and here's a little tiny little minis. So I've got medium size. See, this is a small, even though it's taller, and that's a bigger one, but that's a medium. I mean, it's shorter, but it's denser, so it's a medium. And there's a large. So people will look at them, and it's like they're different sizes, but it's on their weight. And my girlfriend just got hers, and I said, are you happy with it? And she says, oh, it's so dense, it's going to last forever. And they're really, really heavy and thick. So. But because I've been doing this, now I found myself, you know, racing to the post office and racing to get this done and still do my work, and I haven't had time to connect with you guys. So I wanted to talk to you guys, and so I thought today, instead of doing a reading like I normally do, like the daily reading, that I would do messages with you guys, and that will be our daily reading, because all of the messages here, I gotta go get some. All of the messages that we get. They apply to all of us. They're not just for the person that I pulled a card for, right? They're for all of us. So, alrighty. And I don't have my secretary because Sandy's off at her son's wedding. I think it's her son. And she's generally my secretary. And I don't know if Christina showed up. Christina, are you there? I don't see her here. Shoot, I don't know if I told her I was coming on. She's normally my secretary. So if somebody wants to offer themselves to be my secretary and tell me who's in order of who would like to have a reading, I'm going to work with the Messenger Oracle, my brand new deck, and we'll get going. So whoever would like a reading, let me know, and somebody please be my secretary. I'm going to put you guys down right here while I shuffle the cards. I'll pay attention. Whoops, sorry guys, sorry. Good Lord, love us. Okay. Trying to set this up somehow so it won't flip over. And I'm going to shuffle the cards. So, hi. Hi, Brianna. Here, I'll do it like this. I don't know how to do this. I have people writing to me somewhere else trying to get onto this feed. Hi, Christina. Okay. I need somebody to, hi Brianna. I need somebody to be my secretary, please. And who would like to have a reading, please say yes, please. Connie would like a reading. Okay, Connie's the first. And if somebody can be our secretary and write down the people in the order that they ask, that would be great. So, because otherwise I waste so much time doing that. So I'm going to start shuffling, and I'm trying to find something that's decent for you to look at while this is here. I'll use my Buddha. I'll use my happy Buddha. That can be my card, my phone holder. Help me out, bud. Whoa, the lion. You know what's going on? I'm looking for messages myself, because Connie, yes. Christina, yes. Lisa, yes. Okay, I'm looking for messages myself because you see right here, the lion keeps peeking in on my life, and I'm trying to understand what's going on. I keep trying to put him away, and he keeps coming out. And I know my twin doesn't like that. I don't know what's going on. So I'm looking for messages myself. So, has anybody stepped forward to be... Christina, could you be my secretary? I have Connie, Lisa, Christina, Connie, Kirsten. See, because I'm going to forget, you guys. And I just heard 6 people. And then I cut it off. So after 6 people... Thank you. Connie did it as well. And so did everybody jumped in. Oh, great. Pamela, hi. Okay, I'm doing 6 people. So at the end of, if we get 6 people, we're cutting them off. I just heard that. I haven't eaten. And I got to find Lily, and I've got to go feed her too. So, Connie, Lisa, Christina, Connie. 1, 2, 3, Okay, hold on. This is terrible. Connie, Lisa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5. So one more person is able to get a reading. Whoever it is better jump in right now, and then somebody has to put up reading is closed. If there's 7 people there, Brianna 5. We have a dove. Our first totem messenger just showed up. Just landed on the roof. Harmony. Peace. He's peeking. He's hiding around the corner. Don't hide on us. Our first totem messenger. Take a breath. Calm down. Relax. Peaceful. Prophetic visions. 10 people watching. Okay. Okay, I need to know. Pamela? Okay, that's 6. Kristen, 6. God, maybe I'm doing 10. God, I just heard that. Okay, I will do... No. 7. 7. I'm doing 7 readings, and that's it. Pam is 7. Okay, can you close the reading? 7. 7, please, and then the reading is closed. Okay. Oh, Lorena's there. Shoot. Maybe I'll do 10. Maybe I said it out loud because I'm probably supposed to do 10. All right, we're doing 10. If it goes to 10, we'll do 10. You know me, I'll get my message from the cards. Yes, you will. All right, the first message is for... Somebody write me who or where are we at? Lord. Connie. All right. All right. I don't have a lot of room on my... All right. So, we have the white tiger. This is for Connie. And the white tiger has stepped forward. The white tiger is about balance. They balance the dark and the light. So they want you to know your fears. What is it that you're afraid of? And then they want you to face them. The white tiger is an incredibly powerful totem messenger. He's coming from the astral realm. So he wants you to pay attention to your dreams right now. I think that's why the dove showed up. Because the doves are speaking about prophecy and vision. So he's coming from the astral realm, this white tiger. And the white tiger is telling you, you've got fears that are big and you've got fears that are small. And it's good to have some fear, right? Because that keeps you safe. You know, it reminds you to be cautious, don't be foolish, don't take stupid risks, right? And then other fears are unfounded. And then there are fears that are just shadows, but they actually have a deeper meaning. Woo, it's too dark over there. So you've got the ones that are these little fears that are just like kind of stupid, kind of monkey mind stuff that comes up. And then you've got the ones that come like that. He keeps coming into my dreams. He keeps showing up in my dreams. And he's shadowing me. And what's interesting to me about that is these ones have real substance. They're there to make you doubt yourself or question your judgment. They are there to restrict you and to limit your thinking and limit what you know is going on. So they want you to look into your heart. That's why they're saying the astral realms. Go into your intuition. I'm seeing the light color, like the moon color. This to me may as well be the moon energy. I am a tiger. So the moon energy is the feminine intuition or the goddess energy, right? So they're asking you to not allow these shadows that keep coming in to cause confusion and doubt. They want you to look at them. Go inside and ask your heart, what's really the truth? Shine your light upon them and see them for the shadows that they actually are. That message was great, because that was a great message for me. So that was your first message. That was Connie's message. So thank you. He keeps peeking in and it's bugging me. So who's next? Gosh, I'm tired. I was up. I was up super late. I watched a movie for the first time and I can't even tell you. I shut my computer down and I stopped working and I watched a movie, and my life is a movie. My life is stranger than fiction. You could not make this shit up. I swear to God. And I watched this movie and I'm like, I'm watching my life. That's how Spirit does it with me. I literally heard in my head, you wanted to know, so we brought you a story. We brought you a movie. And there it was again last night. And I was just like, wow. So I'm at the place now where I'm just observing. You know, I'm not letting it freak me out like this tiger is saying to you, Connie. Don't let it freak you out. The stuff that's coming to trigger you, it's coming to trigger you for a reason. You got to look at the shadows for what they are and remove them from your presence. So that Leo that keeps coming into my life's got to go. It's got to go. I'm like, stay out. I see you. I know who you are, and you're not welcome. Alrighty. So who's next? I have to scroll back, and it's hard. So Lisa is next. Gosh, there's so much writing right now. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't see that. I wasn't able to scroll up. So Lisa, then Christina. Thank you, Connie. If you could pop that up in a second. Oh, thank you, Christina. Thank you. Thank you. I have cards. Oh, Kathleen. Knight and 6 of Swords and 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I already forgot. Lisa, I'm doing Lisa's card. Okay. So Lisa. Let's see what Lisa has to say. Maybe, do you guys want to look at the lake? Maybe you should look at the lake. I don't know what's prettier. That's not really much of a view, is it? Do you want to look out at the lake or up at the wands? I don't know what's a better look. Okay, so Lisa. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. This is for Lisa. What is it in the highest good? What is it that Lisa needs to know? Bottom of the deck. All right. Whoa, Lisa, you got 2. Oh my God. This is a huge, loud message to me. Holy Moses. I love how Spirit talks. I love how Spirit talks and answers me too. Because I got to tell you, my twin, and I talk about him all the time, I know, but my twin is the Black Panther and the Silver Wolf, right? But he's been coming across as the bear because he's been in hibernation. But he's coming across as the bear. Lily keeps sleeping on a bed in my landlord's house with a bear. And I keep seeing the bear over and over. The bear, the bear, the bear. So I just got rid of the Leo that keeps coming in, the shadow, and look who shows up. The Silver Wolf and the bear. Love that. Okay, so the message, how interesting too. They're in succession, and I shuffled my cards, 35 and 36. That's interesting. So one follows the other. Ooh. Okay, so let's just look at these guys. First of all, I love this one. This is an enlightened being. The wolf pack speaks about they mate for life. They are loyal. There is no hierarchy in a couple, in a wolf couple. They are both. There's an alpha female and an alpha male, and they're equal. I think I've shown you guys before on my banner picture. I've had it often. Maybe I need to put that up again. Maybe that's what it's telling me. Bear speaks about boundaries. I just heard that just now. But the wolf, no more lone wolf mentality is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing the color of green, which is your heart chakra, as well as healing energy. So allow your heart to be open. There's a healing taking place. It's coming from the astral realms, your dream time, your lucid dream time. The wolf, the female will, when another male comes in, like what's been happening with me, another male's been coming in trying to attack, right? Sorry, the winds of change are happening. I'm trying to do this so I can do this at the same time. So the winds of change come in. Here, let's have the butterfly help us out. There we go. Let's nestle in there. It's not a butterfly, it's a dragonfly. Transformation. See past the illusion. Pay attention to your dreams. That's why I brought it up. Dang. Okay, so the wolf. If another male comes in to threaten, the female would get underneath the wolf's throat to protect him. So it's about protection. They travel great distances to be together. They stay together in a pack. If one is sick, the others will pick up and parent the other. They're very, very loyal. But they're asking you not to be a lone wolf. I'm just going to read the cards first. And then the bear, to me, talks about coming out of hibernation because this heart's on fire. And they're seeing with their third eye now. They're also paying attention to the astral realm and to their dreams. That's what I'm getting from... And the bear has a gentle spirit. They don't want to fight. The black bear, especially the California black bear, I saw them when I was up in the mountains recently. Remember, I got so close to I don't know if you guys saw the videos, but I got close to a mama bear and her 2 babies. They're her twins. And what was so amazing to me is one was a spirit bear. It was me, the color of my natural, I have auburn hair, was that color. And then the other one was a black bear. And the black bear was staying close to mom. and the one that represented me was a little bit more outrageous, and it was kind of going down the mountain doing its own thing, and it got super close to me. But the bear doesn't want to fight. They want to be left alone. They want to be peaceful, but they can be incredibly ferocious. So it's embodying that nature. So the message for the wolf is seek the lesson. So wisdom comes from all the lessons and the experiences that you face. There's lessons in every single experience that happens, the good and the bad, right? And you have to recognize that everything is connected. Everyone and everything is connected. This lion that keeps coming into my life, that's a past life connection with me and my twin. Seen him, lived it, but we're all connected. You guys and us. I have so many people that are coming. That's how I'm able to do a reading for so many people, and the messages are so accurate and they're so dead on, because we're all connected, and spirit will draw to us each ones who are mirroring what's going on in our lives. So they want us to seek the lesson in the connectedness and realize everything's happening for a reason, even if the reason seems like a mystery, which is my life. They're asking you to embrace new ideas, new awarenesses, new knowledge that comes from listening to what your soul is saying, not to what your head's saying. Right? They want you to pay attention to your animal messengers as well as your human messengers and teachers who are going to come in and out of your life. Allow them to teach you, but to inspire you to learn from this. I learned so much from the animal messengers. As a shaman, it's my favorite thing. I prefer messengers in the animal world than I do in the physical world, but I'm taking it from everyone and everybody else's issue, and everybody else's other challenge and lesson is also one for me. So, the bear is saying, seek your answers within. So the first one is seek the lesson, and then now you've got to seek the answer. Okay, so you've had the lesson. Why did this happen? Well, if you're finding yourself confused, your intuition and your inner voice sometimes gets drowned out, right? And it's the answers that may come from other people, and you need to maybe step away from it all. You need to step out, because there's other outside voices coming in. That's what happened to me just a few moments ago. Somebody wrote to me and said, is this your, and mentioned the name of the one who is the false twin that keeps coming in. And I said, he's not my anything. I said, he was my friend, I thought, but no, he's not my anything. But the name literally kept coming up and bringing this into my face. So it was about trying to cause confusion, because right now, and I'm using myself as an example, so hopefully you can get something from this for your own message. I was listening to my brother Ryan from Sedona. He just went to Hawaii, and he was doing some work on the grids and removing energies and stuff. And he was talking about, one's coming from a lower base form, energetic form, and us that are trying to ascend, and the ones that are working. And it reminded me of, remember I told you guys about the dream that I had? It was a lucid dream, because I have working dreams. I work. And he was saying, I was doing battle with these dragons, he goes, you want to know who the dragons are? He says it's energy that doesn't want the light to continue, and they need to shape up. They're the ones that are destroying the planet. They're the ones that are so big on greed that they don't care about what they're doing to the planet. And our job for the planet is to nurture it. And it's the unconditional love that we need to nurture amongst ourselves and pay attention to. And he says, and use your powers to call upon the light beings that are helping us and say, hey, because if you're the most powerful person in your area, the most energetic person in your area, and we are very powerful, we have a lot of energetic power that Spirit has given us. And the more we awaken, the more we work with it, the stronger our power becomes. And we have a responsibility. So we are not supposed to just ignore what's happening. In our area, you draw attention. If you see something that's going on, you draw attention to it. Well, we've had all of the storms and the chaos and the floods and the hurricanes and the fires and all of that. And so I, as well as others that I know, have been working energetically, drawing attention and using our energy to move that energy around, to squelch the fires, to push the storms aside, to spread the rain out. Ryan was in Hawaii, and he was working on the on the grids, like underneath in the ocean. He was diving, and he said the last time he was in Hawaii, it was so much greener, and the reefs are dying. So he spoke while he was down there. He literally spoke and said, how are you guys doing? And they said, we can't breathe. And so he says, I had to see it. And he says, don't just sit around and wait for somebody else to take care of our world. Our Mother Earth needs us. That's why we're here. We're here to take care of it. We're guardians of the earth. So we are meant to do the work that we have the ability to handle with the power that we have. So he was down there saying, look, we need energy here. We need energy. This is what's going on here. And I spoke to you guys about that dream that I had about somebody that was speaking about there was the royal wedding that was taking place, which is the divine energy of the twin souls coming together. But it's not just the twin souls, it's us connecting with our higher self, because the ones that aren't in a twin soul relationship also have a twin soul in the spiritual realm. And there's a marriage happening. There's unification that's taking place as we get to the place where we're ready to reunite with our twin. And that energy is trying to stop that, because they don't want this planet to be saved. They don't want this planet to prosper. And it will be saved. The world was supposed to end today, wasn't it? Wasn't it today? So stupid. This planet's not going anywhere, but it's being hurt, and we need to help it. So in my dream, there was this woman, and she said, I'm going to stop this wedding. And I said, no, you're not. And she was apprehended, which means they keep coming back, right? And then she came at me again, and I was pulling spears and barbs and everything out of my legs, because I was being thrown all this psychic shrapnel that was trying to break down my field, my energy, so that I wouldn't be useful, that I wouldn't be able to help the way I do. And so making my wands, working with the crystal energy, that is a way for clearing my own energy, getting myself strong, and doing that as well. In this dream, at the end, she came to me, and she came back, and she said, I'm here, and I'm going to take you down. I'm going to stop this wedding. And I said, I see you. I see you. You're right in front of me, and I see you, and you're not stopping this. Nothing will stop this. Nothing will come between the twins coming together, and nothing will stop this light from moving forward. Because when the twins come together, there's such a cosmic blow up of a massive unconditional love that this planet needs. God is not going to allow the twins to be foiled forever, and it's coming together. So with the bear, I'm just trying to bring all of this together. There's so much that's happening, and I said I wasn't going to fight with you. I wasn't going to get down on the ground and wrestle with this person, or fight or seek revenge with anybody who had tried to stop us from coming together. I saw my twin actually wanting to seek revenge because of who came between and tried to stop this from happening. But that's not what we want. Karma will take care of themselves. And I said to her, you will not do this. I see you. And I took her arm, I twisted it behind her back, I sat on her, and I said, and I won't fight with you. I won't come to your level. I will allow your own karma to take you down. But what I will do is I will call you out, and everyone will know who you are. And I did that energetically to the person that got in the way of my twin and I, but I also did this energetically to the energy that's going on right now in the world. I am calling it out, just like my other light workers are calling it out. So they're asking you, seek the answers within you. What's going on? Recognize why this is going on. You're not having issues in your life just because somebody feels like fucking with your life. They're trying to knock you off your path. They're trying to dim your light. They're trying to stop you from moving forward. And you have power. And they only come against you because they know that you are awakening. And we're not all awake. We are continuing to awaken. Our Kundalini is not fully awakened. It is awakening. And it will not be completely awakened until we are with our twin. That's how it works. And so when you're having these issues, you need to look at these issues and ask, why is this coming? What is this meant to do? Is it meant to knock me off my path? Is it my own self-sabotage? They want you to look because your answers are inside. They're in your heart. That's this all-seeing eye. It's inside your heart. That's where your answers are. Not from the monkey mind or the shadow that keeps peeking over your shoulder. Right? They want you to do what the bear did. My wolf went into solitude. He went to the mountain. When the great wave comes, go to the mountain. Because what does the bear do? It goes into hibernation. It goes into meditation. But so they want you to come in. Go inside. Pay attention to this flaming, burning energy. I'm telling you, when I was charging these wands, because they hold crystals, they're wrapped with crystals, right? And I have the little sachets with the crystals too. I have these little loose sachets that hold Reiki charged crystals, and I hold them, and I'm not messing around. I'm not just doing this to make a buck. I'm not making a lot of money on this. It's helpful, but it's healing for myself and healing for others. And the power that goes into these crystals is huge. I got to tell you, the energy that I felt, I was invoking the Father and the Mother Goddess for absolute unconditional love, peace, all the things. For each person, there's a different thing. I know some of the people very personally, and so I know what's going on. And so the invocation, that's asking. If you wonder what invoking is, that's asking for assistance. So I asked for the Mother, Father. I asked for the animal messengers. I asked for the Reiki masters to come in and assist and fill me first. I asked for the Father to fill me first with this unconditional love, this healing, calming, peaceful, courageous, empathetic love. And I said, fill my entire being. And as I did it, I asked, of course, for it to overflow and fill me up. And when it overflows, it goes down the outside of me, the inside of me. the inside of me is burning off all of the, when it's filling up with that, it's burning off all the doubts and fears and worries that come from the shadow, right? It's burning all of that. And then when it gets to the place where I'm just overfilling, it goes down and it pours down around the outside of me. And I ask, as it cools, it goes into armadillo plating, titanium armadillo plating, and then mirror shielding so that I'm protected on the outside. But I'm asking for this every single time I charge these crystals, every single time I do one of these wands. And I got to tell you, my chakras have been lit up. I am on fire. If those wands don't make an appearance in that house of a wave of energetic love, I will be blown away. I know for a fact that they will. When they open those wands, they will feel that energy, because the energy is so incredibly strong, and it's specifically done for each person. Every person gets a message from Spirit specifically for them, and I don't choose it. Spirit chooses it. So it's very, very powerful. So they're asking you to go within, find the answers within, connect to the crystals of the earth, connect to the earth. The bears go into a den down close to the inside the base of trees, sometimes inside caves. That's why I set this all up around this. Look at the energy that's all around this. These are stones. There's my happy Buddha. That's my twin. But these are all stones that I've been gifted when I was, you know, in the mountains, that when I was at the coast. You know, all of these stones come from everything you see around me. It's all about getting grounded. The bear speaks about getting grounded. So we need to get down and get grounded, and get our answers, because that's where they're at. Get into the silence, and the answers are actually to questions that you have. That's your truth. They're going to be the answers that move you forward instead of holding you back. Because the messages that come from the shadows, those are your triggers. Those are your hot points. Those are the things that need to be addressed. If something makes you nervous, that's your higher self saying something's out of alignment. What's out of alignment? What do I need to do? Why is this making me uncomfortable? So for me, there's this battle. There's this battle between these two entities, and I call it an entity because this is this energy that comes, this twin soul energy that comes with me, and the false twin. It's followed me through lifetimes, and they're battling. They're battling. The wolf and the lion are battling. And I don't know if it's the panther and because they're both wolves. One's a black wolf, one's a silver wolf. It's the panther and the lion that are battling. And the thing that is, I'm a lion too. I came in with the lion, and I'm the tiger. So I'm the liger. So I've got the power. So it's telling you, grab your own power. And for me, as a shaman, and with all of my messengers that connect to me, my animal messengers that are my best friends and that are part of my team, I call on them all. So they're telling you, call upon the power, or the wisdom of the wolf. Call upon the wisdom of the bear. Powerful, powerful energy. Pay attention to what your third eye is saying. Pay attention to your dreams. Recognize that there's a healing, loving energy that's taking place. Your third eye is open only if you pay attention to what your heart is saying. Listen to your dreams. God, I love that reading. That was awesome. Hold on. Connie. Just saw a crystal fence of many colors surrounding you to clear the negative, fill you with positive energy, to keep you safe, healthy, and balanced, to be who you are, and all around you in harmony. You just saw that. Thank you. You know what? That was in my reading last night, wasn't it? Wasn't it last night, where the fairy was shining the prism, and it was the rainbow energy that was coming from the prism, and it was going down into the white flowers, which were purity and love. That's perfect for it. You can feel my power. I'm so filled with energy. You have no idea. Hi, Joy. Hi. Okay, Lisa says, I seek to be alone frequently to realign. Yes, absolutely. I'm alone almost always. I'm an island. I went with my brother to help with the trees last week. So wonderful. Thank you so much. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Wolf is the east, bear. Whoa, wait a minute. Wolf is the east, bear is the west. Wow, I'm Mama Bear. I'm Mama Bear. Because remember the horses? Remember how my horse was with the dark mane was coming from the northeast to be with me in the west? And now you just said the wolf is the east and the bear is the west. Now, are you talking about the black wolf? Because the black wolf definitely is in the east, and my bear is in the west. So I would like clarification on that, please. Okay, so who's next? Who's next? Christina? Oh, Christina. I love Christina. Christina was the first recipient of one of my wands, and she posted the most beautiful post. It was so nice. So nice. Thank you so much. So, Christina. Okay, let me put you down. I want to know why those guys are playing that music. It's annoying me. Maybe we should go inside. I don't like gangster music. I mean, I do. I like gangster boogie, like Cypress Hill, and I like Cypress Hill because they don't defame women and they don't use a lot of swear words, because I don't like all that. A lot of gangster music is really demeaning to women, disgustingly sexually demeaning and vile, and about violence, whereas Cypress Hill doesn't seem so much. So I like that kind of gangster boogie, like, what's his name? Everlast from, I don't know if you guys know Everlast, Whitey Ford. But this stuff right now, you know what, you guys? It's negative energy. I feel like we should go in the house. I don't like it. I don't know. I'll ask you guys. Christina, top of the deck. Okay, Christina's at the top of the deck. Ooh. Oh, this is so perfect, Christina. You're going to love this. You were born to create. How perfect is that for you right now, Christina? Oh, my God. Christina is making aromatherapy bath salts, and she's a Reiki master, and she will be charging her bath crystals with Reiki energy. How about that? How about getting bath salts charged with Reiki energy? I'm charging my own bath salts with Reiki energy. I never even thought of doing that, because the sea salts are so incredibly healing anyway, and to have them charged with Reiki energy, powerful. So she's doing this little business. So you were born to create is so perfect for her. And look at that dragon. Oh, I love that dragon energy and holding that egg. Look at the dragon's claws holding on to this egg, which is its new birth, its new creation. That's exactly where you are. It's exactly where you are. She's just starting this. So this is her new birth, which goes along with the energy, the planetary alignment that's happening right now. When everyone thought the world was going to end, it's the mother. It's the mother giving birth, and that's what's happening right now. It's the goddess energy that's taken over this planet, and it's the goddess energy that is birthing forth these new creations. Hold on, I'm missing so much. Hold on, people are talking, and I'm not able to see it. Gotta run. Okay, thank you, Connie. Hold on. How to get a power wand. My wands? My wands? If that's what it is, I'll answer that in a second. Where was I at? Bloody hell. You guys, should I go inside? Give me. I'm the first person who tells me will be the answer if I'm meant to go inside. So, I'm just wondering if it's getting too dark. I don't have a light out here, and you can't really see my dragon, which is so beautiful. How it's holding on to that crystal egg. I just love that. So the energy, instead of having the world blow up, we're creating. We've gone to the next level. So with you're blessed with the ability to create with your thoughts, with your intentions, with your actions, with your emotions, and with your creativity. You're doing it all. You're doing it all. So they're asking you to be conscious of your power and be aware that your actions and your reactions. What's so funny is what they're saying is to be careful. Okay, good. I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. They're giving you a headache? That's funny. Okay, hold on. It's dark in here. I'm going to have to... Hold on. You know what? I'm going to... Just a second. Let there be light. There was too much light before. Okay, I'm going to talk. Well, I'm going to walk with you and talk with you while I'm getting us set up. So, with Christina... such a pretty setup here with my stones, though, and there's nothing set up here. It's kind of a mess. I could go over here. I'm all over the place. So what was I saying? Christina fixing up her wand, or getting her crystals. Gosh. Let there be light. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. I'm going to put us down here. Okay. I have to put Lily's cat food up here because Liger keeps trying to eat it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a message to me. I told you that my cat is half lion, half tiger, right? Because of my past life connection with the Leo, the one that keeps coming in. And how Lily and Liger fight. They don't get along with one another because Liger keeps trying to eat Lily's food, and they're jealous of me. This morning, and Lily represents my twin, and Liger has a mix of the other one, and there's a battle, and it's terrible, and it makes me sad because I'm not getting rid of him. I love him. He's my boy. But he is connected to the false twin. And I don't know. I'm going to have to do some kind of energetic, real deep work on him to release him because there's something really creepy going on. I have to tell you guys this because maybe somebody will help. There's something really creepy going on. I like to go underneath my sheets like a blanket fort. I'll get back to you, Christina. I haven't forgotten you. That's how I like to go. I like to be underneath my sheets like a blanket fort. And Liger used to always sleep with me. And he hasn't been because Lily's been so sick. She's needed my attention, right? And so I went, Lily was sleeping in the other room, and I walked by Liger, and I got to show you what he's been doing, because there's messages in this, and I often don't realize until later. I know it's dark in here. This is Liger's cat box. It's huge. You probably can't see it. Here. I have to show you guys this. This is important. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, so Lily has been going in here. Hi, Mama's girl. And see how she's sleeping with a bear? This is my landlord's spare room. Hi, chicken. So I don't have a light to show you, but she's wearing a lapis and a black obsidian. It's my twins. She's wearing them around her neck to help her. I don't know if you can see them. And, but she's sleeping with this bear. And she's been leaving my room because her and Liger are not getting along. Now, Liger has this giant cat box because he's so huge, right? There's his cat box, and there's the lid. He's been sleeping inside there like a little igloo, and he's been separating. They're separating from each other and from me, kind of. And so, I've got to shut the noise. I hate your music, you guys. Not cool. So I asked Liger to come up on the bed with me, and I picked him up because they're both feeling ignored. They're jealous of each other. They are, because these twins are jealous of each other, and it's causing an issue for me. I'm stuck in the middle, and I don't like it. So, and I've made my choice. It's not like I haven't made my choice, but they're having problems with the whole issue, and because of that, it's causing a disturbance for us. And so I bring Liger underneath the blanket with me, underneath the blanket fort, into the sheets. And there's nobody in the room. Lily's sleeping here. That's not very cool with that back there, is it? Light switch, that's not too sexy. So we're sitting there in the bed underneath the sheets, and all of a sudden Liger starts hissing and growling. And I said, what's wrong? There's nobody here. It's okay. What's wrong? Hissing and growling. And to the point where, and he was lying, I said, come here, lay down. And he always was with me, right? But he got really strange, and it sounds weird, but it almost feels like he got possessed, because he did. The other person's energy went in, and I thought, because he was in the dream too, and it got me to the place where I was actually nervous. I was petting him, and I felt like he was going to bite me. The energy that was coming from Liger was not friendly energy to me, but he was growling and hissing at someone on the outside, because my twin's always with me, and so it's like there's a battle going on, and I thought, wow, that's messed up. I don't like that. So I called on my twin, and Lily came in. She literally walked into the room. So it sucks because it's between my two cats. Why did I bring that up? I probably won't remember until I go back to the messages that we're doing. But I had to say that for some reason. Maybe someone's supposed to help me. This is my soul family. Because there I am, Siamese fighting fish, and I don't want to fight alone. That's Panu. Call him Panu because he's Paul Newman. Don't ask. Okay. So, you were born to create. We're going to finish this one up. Oh, I know why I brought it up. Because of the food. Because of the food. So, I can't put the food on the ground because Liger keeps eating Lily's food. Whatever I meant to send out to my twin, Liger keeps trying to take, because Liger represents the other one, and he keeps trying to, and I have to remove it constantly. So, I'm having to think about what I have to do myself, because this is me and you, Christina. This is the dragon. We are the dragons we create. So there might be a reason. I know there is. There's a reason I'm telling you this. Because of what's going on with your family situation. I show jealousy. And I'm not saying with your family. I'm just saying between these two, there's jealousy. There's ownership. There's a battle over ownership. Oh, I got it, Christina. All of this time, and I got it. You got it just now, too, I'm sure. So there's a battle over ownership. And we have to make the decision. We have to cut the cord. We have to not give them energy. We have to not feed them energy, because it's literally infecting our children. Oh, Christina, do you get this message? I know that you do. Hold on, I want to see if you're getting me. God. So, because my cats are my kids, right? And the energy between these two battling is affecting Lily and Liger. And as far as your children are concerned, there's a battle. Okay, you got it too? Wow. Is that crazy how Spirit brought that all out? How I had to go through all of that? Okay, what's interesting to me is that Liger Liger went into the igloo. Now, to me, that looks like a cave. He went into isolation. He took himself into isolation. Oh, my heart hurts. My heart hurts because it's infecting him. It's hurting him. That energy is hurting him. So he's removing himself and going into hibernation. So the kids may do that. Whether you see it or not, they may pull themselves into isolation. Lily's isolated herself in one room. Liger's isolated himself in another room. I'm in this room. And I want to bring them everybody back together. That's why the dove probably showed up too, because of peace. The dove represents bringing harmony and peace. And I said that I know until I'm with my twin, my cats and I won't be at peace. Because there's energies battling for my attention. And it's me that they're battling over. Which is so bizarre because neither one of them are physically present. You can relate that? Yes. So we have to figure out, and we'll get these answers now. We will get our answers now about what we need to do to stop this. First of all, I'm going to feed Panu. Okay, so that's the first message. Panu, I call him Panu because of Paul Newman. My twin has blue eyes. I have blue eyes, but Paul Newman is the most handsome man in the world. And when I looked at him, I said, I'm going to call you Paul Newman because the other one is Merlin, right? And they both represent, he represents the Merlin and I'm the High Priestess. But then I realized that Panu is actually me because he's the Siamese fighting fish. I'm the fighter. Whereas the Merlin, my other dragonfish, he's very gentle and he prefers to be more hidden. He doesn't want to be seen as much. Doesn't mean he doesn't have power. He just doesn't, he's not the fighter, whereas I'm the Aries, right? So Panu, what did he do? What did I do just now? I said, I've got to feed Panu. So he came to the surface to get fed. So we need to feed ourselves. We need to put ourselves first. That's why, remember I told you before, Christina, that when you felt things were going bad, that actually it was Spirit giving you that space so that you could work on yourself and give yourself that love and energy so that you can work on your projects or, because I feel like it's not done yet with you, Christina. I feel like it's going to come again. And when it does, you need to actually embrace it and recognize that you're not going to allow the kids to be ripped apart. It's you are now taking control of this situation. You are the High Priestess. You are the High Priestess. I see this card as the High Priestess, the dragon. Panu, what we have is a failure to communicate. Yes. Yes, you do need to take better care of yourself. And you know what? I got a really embarrassing message today from Spirit. I haven't, and they said to me, the reason that you're not manifesting your twin into your life at this moment is you're not physically ready for him. And I'm like, what? And they said, you've let your body slip. And I thought, what? But I said it like that because it hurt my feelings. Because it's the truth. I have been so busy that I haven't been to the gym. And my body, I'm tiny right now. I'm thin, but I'm not as tight as I was. I was more muscular and beefed up before, right? So I thought, oh my God, is that the truth? And then I said, no, that's not the truth. That's another one of those fallacies. But it was a thought in my mind. You need to take better care of yourself physically and rest, sleep, exercise, whatever it is. But it's about feeding yourself, nourishment. And right now, that one doesn't need to be fed anymore. If that's not a message that I've heard, that one doesn't need any more food. Whereas Lily is literally starving to death, right? Lily represents me and you, Christina. Oh my God, my phone is dying. Just a second, I have to find my, thank God for Sandy Karasik, because she sent me these battery packs because my cord, get this, my energetic cord is faulty. If that's not the loudest message on the planet, my energetic cord is faulty, and I need to recharge it. So we need to recharge ourselves is the message. This is a really long message for Christina, but it's for everybody, so I hope you all don't mind that I'm taking so much time with it. The energetic cord, it had a kink in it, and I have to replace it all the time, which means we have to cut cords. We have to cut cords, and now the cord that I need to cut, and you need to cut, Christina, isn't always about who you want to cut out of your life. It's with the ones you love. You need to cut your cords with the ones you love, because your energetic connection is weak, and it's faulty, and my battery's dying. So I have backup. I have this from Sandy, which is my soul family. That's why I reached out to you guys today, because I really needed this. What I'm hearing, and when I teach, I get my own messages, right? And also I needed to connect with you guys. And then I have the one that I bought myself, purple, Archangel Zadkiel, right in your face. Love it, brings about harmony. So I have my backup. My spiritual team is my backup. And so do you, Christina, and all of us here. We are each other's spiritual backup. Because we have a disconnection. And until we can connect to our own selves, why is this not working? Please work for me right now. You're annoying me. I can't get it to load. Oh, because I'm doing it wrong. Look at that. I'm doing it wrong and I blame the device. So there's another message. We blame spirit or we blame the other person, but we're doing it wrong. We're not energetically connecting the way we're meant to, even though it's right in front of us about how to do it. That's a message. Okay, so I'm going to go back down. My sea puppy, who also represents my twin, is helping us out and holding up our dragon. So the dragon's going to be held up by food because that's what we need. All right. So I'm just going to check and see if there's anything else. I'm looking at, on this dragon, it's dark in here. I don't know if you guys can see. But to me, it looks like giant earrings. But they're like spheres and they're open. So to me, it's almost like they have an extra set of ears. They've got their ears here and here. And it goes right across at their throat chakra. Which means to me right now, you need to have your throat and your ear chakras cleared and balanced, which means singing. Speaking, maybe you're not speaking your words that you need to speak, because when you're not speaking your truth, you're not hearing properly either, because your ear and your throat chakras are connected together. So I'm getting that these are big. These are very, very big earrings here, receptors, so that you can hear. And where are they hearing? Where is the energy coming from? The heart. The heart, which is the seat of the creative energy, is being held in the claws and the paws of this giant dragon. Dragon's eyes are on fire, by the way, so to me, yes, this is definitely speaking to me as well, because I'm an Aries dragon, and she's on freaking fire. And Christina, this is you. Whoop! And you can literally see the flames coming up from this egg. So the ear chakras are open, big time open to hearing and speaking, and the eyes and the third eye are all lit up to seeing what's coming in from spirit. And they want you to cherish these gifts, right? In a wise way, but also in a very productive way. Be conscious of your power and of your actions, and how these reactions are created within you and around other people. And I think that's funny because, oh, I just dropped the fish food all over the place. That's interesting. Because you said to me when you got my wands that I inspired you to get busy and create and do your salts, right? Your salts and your bath line. And that's exactly what they're saying. And that's what happened when I did that for you. Your girlfriend told me you need to bring in the Reiki dragon and have him burn the cord. Yes, okay. Wow. I'm a Reiki dragon. So I need to burn the cord is what you're telling me. And then we also have dragons. We also have our own dragons. I don't know if you guys have met your dragon, but there are angels, there are fairies. They're all just spiritual beings, and we have dragons. I don't know if guys have ever heard of dragon meditation, but dragon energy is real, and it's powerful. So I have met my dragon. I've met both my dragons. I've met my twin, and I've met actually a dragon in spirit, and I've seen her, and she's incredible. So I will call her energy in, but I am also the dragon, because that's within me. What else was I saying? I dropped the food. I dropped Panu's food all over the table. So that's good. That's a good message, because that's what I'm doing right now. If you look at Panu's food, it's little seeds. These are little seeds of thought. These are little seeds of encouragement. These are little seeds. Remember, you can't necessarily make somebody, you can never make somebody do something, but never underestimate the power of planting a seed. So these are these seeds of thought. These are seeds of wisdom. And when I did my work with my wands and I shared it with Christina, it inspired her to get busy doing what she already was meant to do, right? So that was planting a seed. So right now, I just spilled the seeds all over, and that's what we're all doing. As you guys offer these comments, and as I'm bringing the messages out, we're spilling seeds of ideas and encouragement and inspiration to others. So never underestimate the power of planting a seed, is what they said to you, Christina, about this. They're saying that others are going to be inspired by what you're doing, just like you were inspired by what I did. So there you are. There's your dragon. This dragon is purple. Again, the color purple and indigo. This dragon looks like my Black Panther in the form of a dragon. Oh my God. I just got another message. I'm supposed to call my twin. I'm supposed to call him and ask him to cut the cord. He needs to cut the cord because it's a fight between them. It's a fight between them. It's not a fight between me. I know where I want to go. I know who I want. They're battling it out, and I don't want them to affect my kids. So I need to call on my dragon and my Merlin and say, you need to cut this cord, like light it up. There you are, holding your creativity. I call you in, babe. Cut the freaking cord. Okay, it's because it creates a future, and they want you to create a future that fulfills you and delights you and encourages you to be all that you are and that you were meant to be. God, I love this reading tonight. This was such a good idea. Such a good idea. Hold on. Okay, I had that cat food. Did you? I had another really cool one, and I smashed it accidentally. I've been doing a lot of smashing of things lately. Okay, so that was Christina's card, which is gnarly and amazing and freaking awesome, and I thank you for all your insight. So, Brianna, through the glands is where the fire comes. Throat. Are you saying? Love it. Yes, I love it too. Okay, hold on. I'm listening to you, Brianna, whenever you say anything. When anybody says anything, I listen. I always pay attention to what you guys say. Always. You guys have wisdom that comes to me, and I don't take it for granted. I'm just going to go charge this other one really quick. Hold on. I'm here. I'm just trying to plug this one in because I know that battery's going to die because we take so long doing these readings. Okay. I was just told to take my Tiger Lily Essence, which I haven't taken. I'm supposed to be taking this 4 times a day, so I've slacked on that. I've been so busy with these wands. Oh my gosh. Doing these, and it's not just wrapping them and getting the crystals and stuff, it's picking them. I hand pick the sage. I go out into the mountains, into the hills, and hand pick the sage myself. So I'm not buying this. Somebody said to me, oh, they thought that I was buying sage and then rewrapping it and putting my crystals in it. No, I hand pick this. I hand pick it, I hand wrap it, I dry it, and then I wrap it again. So I'm out there doing a lot of work. So I haven't been able to talk to you guys. I haven't been able to go to the gym. I haven't been able to do a lot of stuff, so I hope my twin understands. I'm sorry, babe, if my body isn't perfect. I've been a little busy. You're very welcome. You can absolutely have one. My website is www.thewhispersofangels.com, or you can go, actually what's really easy is right now, go to my page that you're on Angels Whisper. Go to the photos, and there's an album, and it says Queen of Wands, which is me. I'm the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, magical ceremonial white sage wands, and the links are there for you. And I have little bundles. I don't know if I showed you guys. Hold on, I might as well since you asked. I've also and I've got to get the crystals for them. I also have little bags that are filled with loose sage, and they each come with a crystal, a Reiki charged crystal. The small ones. These are the small ones. I pack them really full. They're $7, and then the medium size are $12. And the large is $16, so I give you a little bit of a discount. I burn my sage in this little bowl. That's what I do. I burn my light sage as I work all the time. The big wand is for cleansing, right? For specific cleansing and clearing the room or clearing if there's a negative energy. But I have the loose sage going all the time. So those are also there. And I like them. That's a really cool idea. And so I'm using everything. I'm wasting nothing, because that's another message that I was meant to give and be given. When I went to pick my sage the very first day, I didn't leave a gift, and I was caught on that. I went to pick up my cards with this deck actually, and I told my friend what I was doing. He's a spiritual guy, and he works at the store, and he says, "Did you leave an offering?" And I said, "Oh my God, I totally forgot." And I said, "I knew that you would call me on it." And he says, "Well," so the next time I went back, I left a crystal that I had charged, and I said thank you. And then also, as I cut the sage, I don't take every bit of the sage. I leave some because there's certain bugs that need that go to it, beetles. So I don't decimate them. I want it to be able to continue to grow. I'm very conscious of what I take from Mother Earth. And often, if you don't have something to give back, even if you could leave your hair behind, you need to give something back in exchange. And I thank the plant as I'm cutting it. I literally talk to the plant while I'm there, and I say that I thank you for your contribution. This is going to help people. This is all for help. This is about cleansing and clearing negative energy, as well as invoking blessings. And these wands will be accompanied by Reiki charged crystals from the earth. So and the Father and Mother said for me to come to the earth to heal thyself and help others. And I said, so you are helping me, and I thank you for your contribution. So we have to be very conscious of what we do. We can't just go cut everything down. It's like deforestation, right? Go out there and decimate the hills. I thought about that. What happens when I run out of sage? Well, whenever I can get to the place where I'm supposed to be, I'm going to plant my own sage. I'm going to have my own garden. And I'm going to have the white sage, which is native to California, Nevada, and parts of Colorado. But it's not enough. And I think North Dakota might have it as well, but no one else has it. There's blue sage, purple sage, different kinds of sage, but the white sage is the most powerful. So I'm going to grow my own. Right now, I don't have my own. I go out into the hills, out where it's wild, and I pick it, which is off-roading. But I will. I want to have a land where I can do my own. So you're very welcome. They are magical. They are magical. I'm telling you, I couldn't get over how I felt when I was charging them, and the energy there, because it's coming from the Father. It's coming from the land. The sage is not mass produced, right? It's not grown in a shitty house. It's grown outside in nature, and it's picked with love, and it's been, I was asked to do it by the Father, and then mixed with the Reiki charged crystals and everything. It's just, there's nothing but awesomeness about this whole thing. I'm super stoked by this. Like, I can't tell you how excited I am. Jody says, I always ask and thank Mother Earth. I was smacked by a tree once. I love that. Ooh. Mother Nature loves me because I'm good to Mother Nature, but I have to tell you a story. I am shuffling the cards. I want to see who's next. Sorry. I get the cord was around your neck. Wow, you found the cord. Hold on. I missed that. Hold on, I gotta go back. Lisa said she relates to wanting her attention and her wanting peace for all. Seriously, that's where we're at, right? I just want peace. I don't want there to be a fight with the lion, and I don't want there to be a fight with my dragon. I just want to be with my dragon, and I want peace. I do, and I want my kids to have peace. So I get that. So Panu, what we have is a failure to communicate. I did say that before, and I'm saying that now. What we have is a failure to communicate, and that's because my twin doesn't open his freaking mouth. He's watching me. And what's so funny is he thinks I don't know that he's watching me. I watch him watch me. What's interesting about my twin is he is a Merlin. He's absolutely Merlin. He's incredibly gifted, very, very, very powerful energetically, but he's cocky as hell. He's very cocky, and he's watching me, and for some reason, I don't think he gets that I understand that he's watching me. He's a remote viewer, and he's really good at it, but he's not as good as me. I think that's funny. We have met our match. We are matched. We are yoked evenly. So Panu, we have a failure to communicate. You need to freaking speak up to Panu. Merlin does. Okay, so Christina says, I need to take better care of myself. Priorities straight. On the physical level, always putting my boys first. Right? It's about us. I had a cord that I cut this morning because I had a head-splitting headache, and it woke me up at 5 a.m. Asked my girlfriend to check in on me to see what she saw, to send me Reiki, and she said I had a massive cord. It was around my neck. Makes total sense. No, and that's when she wanted the dragon to come in and cut the cord. Wow, you know what though, Christina? The dragon did come. The dragon came with your wand. That was the energy that you got. That I am the dragon. I know that you have your own dragon, I'm sure, but I am the dragon that was supposed to come in and cut the cord, and it was the energy from the sage wands, and it wasn't me. It was me delivering spirit's energy. Holy shit kicker. Okay. Connie Cook's next. Okay, sorry guys. We are beyond shuffled. Okay. I can't put my phone down, so I'm using one hand. I can't put it down because I got this weird thing charging, and it's attached to the bottom of it. Okay, middle card for Connie Cook. My eyes are going blind, by the way, right now. I need to get LASIK. I want to get LASIK. This is probably one of the most beautiful cards. Okay, this is something that is making me annoyed, and I'm going to have to ask for clarity on this. Right now, I'm asking for clarity. I don't want to be confused by the dragon or the devil. And I mean the devil as in, I don't mean the devil because I don't believe in one specific devil. I think the devil is just dark energy. But there is somebody coming in trying to confuse me. And so this card, just the message in itself, the message says, heed the messages. Okay? So I'm asking for clarity on something specifically. Now what I do see is, I'm going to turn us around. as you see this girl, she's got the bluebird of happiness sitting upon her shoulder. So that's a positive. She's an ice queen. She's an ice queen. Heed the messages. So she's keeping her emotions to herself. She's keeping herself cloaked. And yet bluebird of happiness is sitting upon her shoulder. She is... Now there's several different things that I'm picking up. Look at the stone on her forehead. That to me looks like a lapis. Or a star, or a sapphire. It's blue. I just heard lapis again. So even if it doesn't look like lapis to you, they're telling me lapis. Lapis is what my Lily wears around her neck. It's my twin's stone. She's got it on her third eye. The bluebird of happiness is sitting on her shoulder. She's cloaked in a velvet, beautiful, silvery blue. I love that color, P.S. I'd like to get married in a wedding dress, that color. So before I read the message, I just want to read the card. I'm looking at her wings, and they represent the phoenix wings to me. Also the peacock for some reason, which is rebirth and resurrection. She's keeping her heart. She's shielding her heart. She's not giving it up. She is holding herself in a place of cool detachment until the bluebird of happiness comes and sits on her shoulder. He needs to show up. Until then, she keeps herself in a cool, detached, peaceful, calm place. And she is very aware, and she knows who she's connected to. That's the message I just get from reading the card. The message that they're giving you is it's easy to ignore the messengers and the signs that they show you, especially when they're bringing you a message you don't want to hear. But now is not the time to ignore those messengers. Don't let your fear of change or the discomfort of silence get in the way. And don't allow the discomfort that this brings you to silence their voices that they're bringing the messages through to. It's time to stop procrastinating, to see and to hear the truth, and to do what is necessary. This doesn't have to be a female. This can be a male that is holding their emotions back. They're keeping in a place of, okay, so to me, this is my twin. The bluebird of happiness has come and sat on your shoulder, but you're holding yourself isolated. You've got your lapis over your third eye. Maybe you need to remove that from your third eye so you can actually see what's going on and stop holding your emotions in and freezing everybody out. There's that message as well. I'm reading different messages, so you guys pick up whatever works for you. Whatever resonates, you'll know what it is. But it's time to stop procrastinating. You need to do what you're meant to do. They want you to listen to the messengers, because the wisdom that they bring is coming from your own intuition and your own need. So the messages that come, all the messages that we've been getting, they're not coming outside of ourselves, because what was the first card that we got? Our answers are within us. So these messengers are our higher selves and our team and our animal messengers that come to assist us, and other people that come to assist us, and all the actions. Everything that I'm doing is bringing a message, right? I knocked over the food. That was a message. I went to feed Panu. That was a message. My cat food, I had to remove it from one because it's trying to eat the other's food. Those are all messages. Those are all signs. But I'm doing all of this. I am manifesting all of these things by the actions that I am taking, and I need to pay attention to that, and so do you. So this is speaking to who is not listening, who is not paying attention. You're freezing yourself out. You're freezing the voices out. You're freezing your emotion. You're keeping your heart shielded. You're not allowing anyone near. And you've literally got the bluebird of freaking happiness sitting on your shoulder. So wake the fuck up. That just came. And I will say fuck when it needs to come out. That's just what happens. I'm in Aries. I've got fire. And when that passion starts coming out, it comes out like that. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. You know that song, Sorry Not Sorry? There's a song, that's another message in itself. The song by Demi Lovato, Sorry Not Sorry. Listen to the lyrics. It's applying to somebody right now. That's you? I'll stop doing it, and I don't mean to swear at you. Okay, who's next? Oh, wait. Brianna. Hold on, I've got some stuff. I'm so sorry. Christina said, yes, that wand was a godsend, and you are so right. Your Reiki charged magical sage was just what was needed. Thank you. You're welcome, and thank you for being my supporter and encourager. She's so amazing. Christina helps me with Lily. She's able to connect to my cat. Christina's very, very gifted by you guys. If you don't know her, Christina Kamla, you need to add her. If she will add you on her page, because she's an... I have the best soul family. I am very fortunate to be connected to all of you guys, and I think that by doing these group readings that you guys will, if you don't know one another, you will connect with each other, because we need to expand our soul family. And we're, you know what, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but we're always in the same chat. We're always in the same chats together, right? So we all need to be connected, because we support one another. Because why? Because the goddesses are running this fucking world, and we got to get it together. And there are men in this chat too, and there's goddess energy inside of you as well, and I welcome you too. But it is this definitely the goddess energy, and the goddess energy of this loving, nurturing Mother Gaia energy is not just sweet and relaxed and innocent. Mother Earth kicks fucking ass, right? I'm an Aries dragon, and I am a mother, and I'm a grandma, and I'm a daughter, and I'm a niece, and I'm very nurturing, and I'm very loving, unconditionally loving. But I will protect what's mine, and I will protect this planet, and I will protect the ones I love, and that means I bring out the dragon claws to do it. My brother Ryan in Sedona was talking about Jesus today. My friend John in Sedona calls him Master Jesus. I like that. I like that. Whenever I think of Jesus, I think of just peace and love and goodness. But don't forget that he went in and he flipped over the money changers' tables, and he was not taking any shit, right? He said, get out of my father's house. Get the fuck out of my father's house. And you don't know he didn't say that, because that was the energy. And Ryan said, you know, when he saw Master Jesus, he says, I call him Warrior Jesus. And he says, and he doesn't mess around. And you know what's interesting to me? He said something, and I want to share to you guys, because this, I felt so amazingly connected after this. Ryan was speaking about, he says, you know, Jesus has a sense of humor. And he says he's kind of joking around. He's got kind of a dry sense of humor. And he says, I said to him, dude, you see, because Ryan says to him, dude, you see what's going on down here? He goes, I need your help, man. And Ryan's like, and Jesus said, dude, you've got your powers. He goes, you know, we send you down the energy that you need. Get your work done. And it reminded me, remember when I told you about the scenario when I first started this, about how that woman said that she was going to stop the royal wedding? She was going to come in, and I said, no, you won't. Nothing's going to stop this, and I'm going to call you out in front of everyone. Remember when that happened? But remember when, right before that, there was the person that was in need, the one that was in help, and I asked all of you guys to come and help, because energetically someone in our soul family was calling out for help, and nobody knew who they were, and nobody answered me. They all did show up. You guys showed up, but nobody answered me, and I got really angry, remember? And I got people offended because of the way I spoke to you, because I was very angry. But I went to my team. I called in my spiritual team. I called in my higher self. I called in all of my guides. I called in... all the archangels. I called in Jesus. I called in everyone. And remember, I went to the man, and I went to this man. I said, I need you to help me. And he handed me a planer, and he handed me a piece of wood. Do you remember that? And I said, you're the carpenter. I don't know what to do. Do it. And he said, yes, I'm the carpenter, but you need to learn this. It's your job. You need to learn how to do this. There's your tools. Go do it. And I thought, oh my God. He was just like Ryan said. He was sarcastic. He goes, yeah, no, because what he said to me was, I'm retired. I'm retired. We are the workers now. Jesus was retired because he's back up in spirit. He came to the earth. He did his job. For you people who don't believe in Jesus, I am now believing in him again, because I stopped believing that he was actually a physical being that came to this planet, but now I believe it because of what he just said and because of what Ryan said to me. I am retired. He came down and he did his work. And now it's for us to do our work. He's taught us, and now we need to take up our part and carry the sword, and we need to get busy, and we need to eradicate the shit that's going on, and we need to uphold the goodness. God, that's amazing. Okay, you're gonna order one? Cool, very cool. Kathleen, bigger message through all of the messages tonight. Heed the messages, absolutely. Brianna, she's adopted to the cold. She carries the bluebird of happiness on her shoulder, and she's keeping her heart warm. Okay, that's a positive message. I like that. Thank you for spinning that. I like that, because then that resonates with me, and also with what a message that I was given, because that is the truth. I have wrapped myself in a cloak of cool ice. I don't let anyone else near me, because I know where my heart is belonging, and I know who I love, and I know where I'm meant to be. I don't let anyone else approach. The bluebird of happiness I do keep on my shoulder. So this is speaking to me, and I love that you said that. Thank you very much. However, it does speak about the one that's keeping themselves isolated, and the bluebird of happiness is on their shoulder, and they're keeping their heart covered. And they need to express, because Spirit's been saying, and this message says, don't Don't neglect to heed the messages. They're right in front of you. They're speaking to you, and you need to take action. And that was the message that we were given last night about taking action. Now is the time. The time for procrastination is over. That was the message. So all of these, so you're right. There's a message within a message within a message. There's so many messages, and we're going to take them all, right? So, and as the messenger said, I love looking, look at her. She's just hanging out with us. Isn't she beautiful? Look at her colors. I got her as a baby, and now she's all grown up, which means I have grown up in the last 3 years. I have. Okay, who's next? Who's next? I'm starving. Connie, I don't know who's next. I'm trying to scroll back, and there's so many messages. I'm just going to wait till somebody tells me because I can't find them. That is your twin? That's what you were feeling about you. Wow, I needed that. Right on. Cool. Okay. You remember. Can somebody tell me? Lovely yet firm energy. I am lovely, and sometimes swear words come out. You know what I am? I'm Puff the Magic Dragon. That's why my sage wands are called Queen of Wands, Magical Ceremonial Sage, because I am Puff the Magic Dragon. Because Puff is a sweetheart. Puff has got a very tender heart, but and is able to breathe fire when necessary, but comes from unconditional love. I grew up with that. Oh wow, we get messages in nursery rhymes, and Spirit told me go back to the childhood stories, and that's where I'm at. Puff the Magic Dragon had lost the one that she loved. She lost Little Boy Blue. Puff the Magic Dragon lost him, and she cried and she cried and she cried, and she went into her cave, and she's still waiting for him to come back, and he's holding his heart captive, and he's holding mine too. Okay, you're the one isolated, keeping your heart covered. Well, stop it. Kirsten's next? Okay. Well, I was going to say bottom of the deck, but they literally threw your card out, and it's a beautiful, beautiful card. It's a beautiful message. You know what? My cat food dish is in the way. That's a message. The cat food dish is in the way, so I'm going to allow my Tiger Lily essence to hold the card up. My cat food dish is in the way. I gotta think about that. I've got it rolling around my head. Okay, so your message is let go of the old. Let go of the crap that happened. This is the phoenix rising, because the peacock represents the phoenix. And the colors, the yellow, the divine masculine, and green, heart, and healing. And look at the all-seeing eyes in the feathers. And look at the crown, half green and half yellow. Leaning towards the divine masculine, which is forward movement. Also leaning on spirit, looking to spirit. Also, inside the divine masculine, I love this. In this, which represents the sun to me, the divine masculine, inside the eyes, they're the color of the moon. They're opalescent. So we've got the divine goddess within the divine masculine, the merging of the two. That's why there's the rebirth. That's why the phoenix has risen. Oh, I freaking love. I like reading the cards more than the message that comes from what they say. You know, I just like reading the cards. And the fact that we've got the same energy right here in the Tiger Lily. So that's the divine forward movement, the masculine energy, which, you know what? Masculine energy is not negative. Masculine energy, a woman can have I have masculine energy, clearly, but I'm not all masculine. I'm very feminine. I'm very girly, right? And I can be very, very soft. And a lot of times, here's the message, a lot of times we're misunderstood. I know that I come across as a hard ass a lot to people. I heard today that Aries comes across as a control freak. And the thing is, I'm not a control freak. I don't want to control anybody. I'm not even in control of my own life. We're not really in control of our own lives. There's a lot that's outside of ourselves, you know? And, but I was shown that I need to say this today because there's a misconception about me personally, and maybe there's a misconception about you if you have a masculine energy. People are misreading who you are. There's deep, deep nurturing love here, and not the need to control, and not the need to berate or be angry and fight. And just because I have fire and I will come out and fight for the ones and for what I love, doesn't mean I want to fight with you. I prefer not to. So that needed to be said, and maybe it needed to be said for you, or maybe you need to say that to someone, but I was told that needed to be cleared up. So please don't misread my energy. I'll speak when I need to, but I'm very loving. So Let go of the old. So what are you holding on to? Is it belief systems? Is it ideas that don't serve you any longer? Are you holding on to stuff that you grew up with? You're holding on to stuff that religion has taught you, that your family has taught you? Or are you holding on to stuff because you're afraid to let go of it? Are you blocking your own growth and your forward movement because you're fearing that you need to end something in your life? There's a chapter in your life that needs to come to an end, and you're afraid to do it. You need to release everything that you're holding on to that doesn't serve you. That's how you become the phoenix. That's how the phoenix rises. Something has to die and go to ash before it can rise again in the form of a phoenix, right? So it's time to say goodbye to all that doesn't have a place or a purpose in your life. It might be an emotional issue, or a physical issue. It's time to spring clean again. It's time to let go of the past so that you can be open to what the future might be bringing you. So what are you clinging to? What is it that you are clinging to that you need to let go of at this time? You're the only one who can answer that. And by going into meditation, ask for a sign from Spirit. Specifically show me, what am I holding on to that you're asking me to let go of? If my higher self is at work here, I'm asking for my twin to show up. I want my twin to show up and say to me, because this is the other part of me, you have a twin too. If your twin is in the physical, it's in the spiritual. But it is the other half of you. So I'm asking for my twin and my twin's higher self and my higher self to have a party. I want them to get together and tell me, what is it that I need to let go of? What is it that I'm holding on to? That's what you need to do. I'm going to do it. I just did it. So I want to specifically, okay, so we need to also get crystal clear with our intentions, okay? Really, really clear. I don't want this to come in a geometric form. I don't want this to come in some convoluted, strange dream. I want a name. I want a name. If it's a person I'm meant to let go of, I want you to give me the name within the next hour. If it's an idea, I want you to make it very, very crystal clear to me. If it's a belief system, same thing. Everything needs to come within the next hour. I'm asking for my father, all of my spiritual team, my spiritual twin, and my higher self to have a party, get together, and bring it to me within the hour. I'm not going to look for it. It's going to be delivered. That's what we need to do. We need to get really clear. And then Spirit delivers to us. Okay. Who's next? And I can't scroll back because there's so many comments. There's no way. I'm going to have a drink of water. I think you guys maybe, I don't know who's dehydrated besides me. This is, oh, I forgot to put my chia seeds in. Hold on. Are you guys doing that? If you need to get dehydrated, which I do all the time, and I think with spiritual people, we have a tendency to get more dehydrated because we just do. And so you're supposed to make your water alkaline, okay? Alkaline water is the best thing for you, so I put lemon juice, raw lemon in my water, and I'm constantly dehydrated. I never get enough. My face is still showing signs of that lizard stuff, you know? So, chia seeds. I put a shitload in. Chia seeds in my water because they're little water bombs. They fill with water, they swell, and when you drink it, hikers use it. I use it all the time. I'm addicted to it. And some addictions are good. Some addictions are bad, some addictions are good. This is a great thing to be addicted to. They're filled with omega fatty acids. I'm going to read to you straight up. What does it tell us? I mean, maybe I'm not because my glasses aren't the right glasses. But they're filled with major omega fatty acids. They're so freaking good. This one doesn't have it on here. But you know what? In my area, this was $12 just for this bag. But in my dollar store down the street, they have it for 99 cents. I'm like, really? For a package? I just wasn't there. So, chia seeds in your water. At first, it's a little crunchy. I don't care. I kind of like the crunch. And then they swell up really quickly. So then they go into your body, and you've got these little water balloons, and they're like little time release capsules. So your body stays hydrated a way lot longer. That's why hikers use it. But I'll probably end up getting chia seeds in my teeth because I'm chewing on them right now. I didn't want to wait. I'm super thirsty. And I make my own homeopathic cat food for my cat. I feed her 3 times a day, and I put chia seeds in the food processor that my best friend Diane bought me. She bought me a Ninja. God. And I put it in her food because she's dehydrated. And she's me, right? She's also my twin. So, who's next? I've been waiting. You're always dehydrated? Brianna's next? Okay. After the hurricane, I need to be hydrated. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, right. We all needed a drink. That's what Spirit said. We all needed a drink. I mean, I'm sitting here right in front of Panu, and she's floating around in the water. I can't ever get enough water. I can't ever get enough. Which means I'm not having enough. Okay, Brianna, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Interesting. The dragons are showing up. So, share your thoughts. Here we have another dragon. Now, what's interesting to me, again, is this dragon is duality is what I'm seeing here. Half of this dragon is healed, more than half. I would say 65% of this dragon has been healed. This side is still lit up. I'm just reading it different ways. Don't take that negatively. But 65% is covered in green heart energy. Healing heart energy. This is still being worked on by the Divine Masculine. Okay? So 65% has been healed, but the Divine Masculine is at work. So this may be you. You may be working on just this little last part of yourself. Maybe that's why my twin isn't here yet. He's 65% healed, and he's got this part to heal. But he needs to come with me and heal with me. Share your thoughts. Oh, definitely. Share your thoughts, because that's what he's not doing. So share your thoughts. What else? That's what I get, because there's a dragon within the dragon. This is a little dragon working on, ooh, that's me. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe my twin is working on me, and I'm 65% healed, and I've got this little bit here, because I am him and he is me, right? Because this is a little dragon that's working on the big dragon. And this symbol in the top here, can somebody tell me the astrological sign of that symbol? I'm seeing a fish in it. See the body and then the little, but I think I think that's a symbol of some sort. I'm not really, I mean, it's not, because it's actually goes into the other side too, but it's highlighted there. So I guess from all intents and purposes for me, that's showing me a fish on the third eye. And my twin's a Pisces, and I'm in a Pisces moon. So when I talk about my twin, I mean, you can see how we blend back and forth. It's just a trip. So for you, share your thoughts. 65% of you is healed. And this is being lit up by the Divine Masculine. Oh, and this could also be telling you the Divine Masculine is saying, share your thoughts, because the Divine Masculine is talking about forward movement. Whoops. And last night we were speaking about how somebody was needing to let go of something from the past, and they were working on there was something they were working on, either a debate, an apology, a letter needed to be written. They were meant to express their feelings. So the Divine Masculine is lighting up this side, the left side of the face. The left side is your heart side. So pay attention. Don't ignore this. This is right in your freaking face. It's telling you. It's time. Speak up. You've got hopes. You got dreams. You got goals. You got ideas, right? Don't guard your ideas. What's interesting is they're saying don't guard your ideas jealously. Why does that word come up? And don't keep them all locked up because you're fearing someone else is going to steal them. Or maybe they're going to make fun of you. Maybe there's something that you want to do or you're thinking of doing and you're afraid to step forward because you think you're not going to be well received and you're all worried about what other people's opinions are. And we need to not worry about what the Joneses have to say. It's time to share your vision. They're saying you've got gifts. You need to share them. You have a responsibility. Remember how I said that outside, how when my friend Ryan went to Hawaii, he was over there working on the grids and how I was working with the energy, and I know other light workers are working with the energy. That's the symbol of the moon. Oh my God, that's so amazing. This is definitely wearing the goddess energy right between the eyes. Okay, so thank you. And how I was saying that we have a job. It's our job. This is our planet. This is where we live. We're here to we are guardians of this planet and of the animal kingdom. So we need to work. We need to do our job. So they're saying there's something that you have, a creative gifts that you're jealously guarding. You're not taking them, giving them out. You're not sharing them. You're keeping them inside a box, and that's not cool. You weren't given your gifts to put on a shelf. You weren't given your gifts to put up on a dresser and look at them. You were given your gifts in order to share. You were given your gifts in order to help other people. right? It's not just about you. It's not all about you. So they're saying, whatever you're afraid of, get past your fear because you're holding back things that can help others. It's not just you, right? It's time to share your visions. It's also talking about tell Gaia of your dreams and tell the Mother Father, tell your dragon of your dreams and your hopes so that they can send you what you need. Remember, we need to get specific about what we're asking for. What did I say? Within an hour. Oh God, tell me a time. Somebody tell me the time in California because I have an hour time limit and I need to have my answer within an hour. It's a Celtic moon symbol? That's hysterical because I'm Welsh. So, who is 65% healed? Well, it's got to be him because this one's hasn't spoken. I'm speaking. I don't know. I got to think about that. Stop guarding your thoughts. Stop guarding your gifts. Stop guarding your ideas. What is it that you need? Speak your desires. Speak your dreams to other people, to your soul family, to us in this group. Don't be afraid to share in this chat. Nobody's coming from a place of judgment. Everybody's coming from unconditional love. Lisa says, the fear of telling and then being sabotaged. Say it anyway. Absolutely. Fuck the sabotage. Really? Do you know what that is? You're self-sabotaging by being worried about what anybody else says. Who gives a shit? Do you know what's funny? Everybody is so worried, and here I am talking about my body. Everybody is so worried about what everyone else is going to think about them, and everyone else is hung up on about what you're thinking of them. Everyone's worried about what everybody else thinks about everybody else. There's that song, Mr. Blurryface. Mr. Blurryface, I care what you think. You know, I wish we could go back to the good old days. You know, but now we gotta make money and I care how I look. I care how I appear. I don't have the money, that I used to have. I don't have the status that I don't have the. Who gives a shit? You are hung up on the wrong things. Spirit keeps telling us, financial security comes to you through love. Wealth is not money. Wealth is not gold. Wealth is not looks. Wealth is not status. Wealth is not fame. Wealth is not stuff. Wealth is love, friendship, and health. That and connection to spirit. That is what wealth is. That is abundance. And when you are connected properly to what you see as abundance and you're seeing that clear in your third eye, when you have your goddess energy, the moon intuition in your third eye and you're seeing correctly, then the other stuff comes to you. Spirit never said you're going to be a multimillionaire, but you will be taken care of, but only if you stay on your path. So, stop telling yourself stupid stuff. Shut your monkey mind up. Connect with the ones that share goals with you and hopes for you, and the ones that are able to help you realize your dreams sooner, like me. I connect to my family. I connect with Christina. I write to her and I'll say, hey, I want to bounce this off you. How much should I ask for this? I don't want to ask too much. I don't want to ask too little because my time is valuable, right? So, I bounce ideas off of her. She bounces ideas off of me. That's what we do. Jody and I talk to each other. Jody and I, she tells me her dream this morning, gives me a message, right? So many of us, Brianna's always got wisdom for me, always got these little nuggets. And, people don't even realize, like my Uncle Phil, he said something and I posted it as my status. I can't even remember what it is right now, but it's a really cool thing because it had to do with my dream. People will say stuff. People in my soul family will say things, and sometimes we have no idea what we've said, but what we have said has caused people to move forward. It's caused people to make decisions that they otherwise would have made in a different manner. We are teaching each other. We feed off of each other. That's why I spilled the food all over the table, right? Because it's for all of us. All of these messages are for all of us, and we're feeding each other. And everything you guys say, I love the interaction. That's why I like doing these live readings. I love the interaction. It helps me, and it doesn't just help me. It helps everybody in the chat and all the people that watch this afterwards, because I put these on YouTube. You have no idea how many people watch this. So don't be embarrassed about what you're saying. If people don't know, you don't sweat it anyway. Don't care about what the Joneses are saying because you're helping. This is actually a gift. By you expressing yourself, that's a gift. So this is about sharing your thoughts. So do speak in the chat. And if it's somebody that's holding your thoughts back, open up because you are withholding. You're withholding, and that's not cool. Who's next? I have cheese seeds all stuck in my teeth. 7:40? Okay. So I said that at 7:30. So by 8:30, I will have my answer. Hi, Lori. Brianna, you're Welsh too? Wow. I was born. Wow. In a past life, I must have been. I was born in Canada, but my family comes from Aberavon, which is close to Swansea, and Neath, which is where Catherine Zeta-Jones is from. Cardiff Castle is our castle. And I need to go back there with my twin because I need to connect to that specific castle. And I need to connect apparently to the most religious, why would I say that? Not religious. It's probably a religious place, that's why. But the most spiritual temple that is the closest to the town where my family comes from. I am 75% Welsh and a quarter Norwegian. It's the Viking in me. Rawr, the red hair. Okay, so I'm going there. I need to cross the ley lines and the grids over there, and I need to draw energy from that. And I've just put that intention out into the world, so got to get my passport in order. Going to Wales. Okay. Who's next? Maiden Mother Crone. Yes. Triple Goddess Moon? Oh, I love it. Who's next, please? You might have told me and I don't know. I'll just shuffle until you tell me who's next. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have chewed up all those seeds when I was trying to do this. This is so funny. Pam. Okay. Pamela. Pamela. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I got to do this every once in a while because I get all worked up. And I don't want to put my energy, make it sway, you know? My energy's all in these cards anyway, but... So I just heard the left side top. Liking this message big time. Let the two become one. Well, okay, you guys, this is freaking the most amazing ever in the entire planet for me. This is confirmation. I already know who has to go, and I already know. I was right all along. Oh my God. I'm being thrown right now, actually. This is the stag. It's also the acorn man. See the oak leaves? And see the acorn on his third eye? Let two become one. This is the uniting of the twin souls. So for me, it's in the physical. For some of you, it's in the spiritual. But there's a gateway that's happening September, October. There's a dragonfly above, too. Pay attention to your dreams. You're getting your answers in your dreams. See past the illusion. Recognize, I still don't have my answer. Okay, so the two are still becoming one. She snuggled into him. He is, this man is of nature. This man is connected to earth. This man is connected to the animal kingdom. The stag also stands for the twin soul, masculine. The stag energy is badass. The stag also represents Christ. He's got a braid. He's got long hair and it's braided on the side. And it's wrapped in green. There's so much green around them. Unconditional love. Their hearts are wide open. There is no healing necessary here. They're completed. She is snuggled in, and look at the color of the red, passionate rose that was hiding behind the tiger lily. Okay, that's interesting. It was hiding behind the tiger lily. I got another message from that. Remember, somebody asked me why I called my cat Tiger Lily, and she said, "Did you name it after Peter Pan?" And I said, "No, but my twin is Peter Pan." Why? And they said, because Tiger Lily was this spoiled little Indian princess that was in love with Peter Pan, and she kissed him once and shocked him. He couldn't believe it, and her father was a king, or he was a tribe elder, and she was a very flirtatious person, and there is someone that is represented by that Tiger Lily in my twin's life, or was, anyway. So he was thrown off track because he was hidden behind, the rose of passion was hidden behind the Tiger Lily. The Tiger Lily was in the way. So even though I am also tiger, because look at the color of her hair, it's the color of your kitsune. This isn't just about me, this is your message, but I'm just giving it to you so that maybe you can get, other people can get the message as well. The kitsune is your best friend. The kitsune is your guide. The kitsune always comes with reddish hair. My hair is naturally red. That's the Celtic. And Tiger Lily was hiding the rose of passion. I keep thinking of the false twin wrote a song, and he said, "I give to you the rose, but I rip the petals from the rose because all you need is thorns." And I thought, wow, what a wicked thing to say. All of these things are being said for a reason. I'm just speaking what Spirit's giving me and allowing me to say, and then you take whatever it means for you. But it's again talking about sharing, and it's telling you to share yourself with the one that you love. Be their best friend and let them be yours. They want you to let the trust that you have in each other be unshakable. And your love is strengthened by knowing and accepting that you both have flaws and you both have weaknesses. And you still love each other despite that. And sometimes not just despite that, but because of that. You know, because what you may see as your flaw might be something that they see as your strength. I was told my whole life I talk too fast, I talk too much, I was too energetic, I was distracted easily. You know, like you guys see it, right? Something happens and my mind goes over there. But the things that I was told were my flaws, I found out later were not my flaws, they were my gifts. But the little idiosyncrasies and the little quirks that we are maybe embarrassed about by ourselves may be the thing that our partner actually loves. So they're saying, allow them to see your flaws, because they're probably not flaws. You know, you love each other despite your idiosyncrasies and because of your idiosyncrasies. But this is about giving yourself completely and trusting that you won't lose your independence or your sense of yourself because you become two. Because the becoming two halves of one motherfucking strong whole, that's loving whole, that's living whole, that's full circle completion. Motherfucking wholeness. Motherfucking. Why is it motherfucking? Why is that word? I'm sorry I'm repeating it. There's a reason I'm saying that, and I want to know why that is. Why is that being said? I don't know why that's being said right now. It's reverberating in my head. Maybe you're a mother, and you need to do some fucking. Straight up. You know what? Straight up. A lot of people have sexual hang-ups, you know? And I think that's what it's talking about. There may have been sexual abuse. There may have been sexual problems with your own sexuality. There may have been issues with feeling comfortable with expressing yourself sexually. And you need to have sex. And sometimes it's not about... if you're in a relationship, sometimes it's not about... Because I'm not in a physical relationship right now. My twin is the one that needs to come over and start speaking to me and do some motherfucking connection. And motherfucking this mother. But the issue is that sometimes, okay, I'm going to say it right now. I'm if you want to cover your ears, if you want to be offended, I'm going to say it right now. This is not PG. This is not PG. Yes, it is. It's the green man of the forest. It's the green man's bride. And that's the green man. Yes, it is. The acorn man. What I'm going to say right now is going to be, okay, I've said enough. You know, what is the word? I'm going to have to, disclaimer, not PG not PG status here. Sometimes you just gotta fuck. Sometimes you're not gonna have snuggly, warm, soft, let's worm her and work her up, whatever. Sometimes women want a lot of that kind of, snuggly cuss, and sometimes it's just carnal. Sometimes it's just right down and dirty. Sometimes you just gotta get that passion out, and you gotta let a man be a man, and you gotta let a man be wild. And you know what? Forget the man. Sometimes you gotta let the woman do it, because I am not a fading flower. I gotta tell you, I am a freaking liger. So I bite. And in my words, in my teaching, and in my love life. And sometimes you gotta not be afraid of that. You gotta allow that out. And that just needed to be said, because there are too many people that have sexual hang-ups. My mother and father, deep love between them, and my mother was molested, and because of that, she would not allow my dad to kiss her, and their marriage fell apart because of lack of kissing. She wouldn't, every time he went to French kiss her, all she could see and feel was a penis in her mouth, because she was sexually abused as a child. So if there are sexual issues of sexual abuse that has happened in your relationship that your partner, or before your relationship that your partner is not aware of, you need to bring this up. You need to have discussions about this so that it's understandable. Sure, if that's happened, you're going to have an issue. You're going to have problems. You're going to have to work through that. But you can't do that if that's not out in the open. You can't do that if you don't share that. So that needs to come out. Also, it's another message that sometimes people have come from a place like that and they don't know about tenderness. They don't know how to be nurturing and loving and gentle. All they know is that, because that's all they've ever been exposed to. So then they need to be taught. So then maybe this mother needs to be able to show her nurturing goddess, female, soft, feminine energy and say, you know what, this is how we do it. This is nice too, right? You don't have to always do that carnal, rip it off and just bang it out. And you know, you got to have a balance. You got to have both. You got to have that loving, gentle caress, and you've got to have that, because that's how a woman is that's how we melt. You know, sometimes we just get very passionate, but women are made that way. And a lot of times there are men that don't know how to express themselves that way, and so that can cause a block. Don't be afraid to say, you know what, I don't know how to do that. I'm not used to that. You need to show me, teach me, get me to that place, you know, and then you work together. I like that. Like, notice how I came from this like really aggressive, fiery place to a more, my body just slowly started to soften because I felt the energy kind of shift, because both things needed to come out. There needs to be a balance with both. That was a huge message. Wow. What else am I getting from this? My back is sore. My middle right side upper rib cage. Upper rib cage. I wonder where rib cage. So carrying too much of somebody else's weight. The independence thing. That's a huge problem for people. The lack of the feeling like they're going to lose their independence. Like for me, I know for a fact that my twin didn't want to lose his independence. He's very, very, very independent. Very, very beautiful, can have any woman he wants. They throw themselves at him all the time. If you guys could see him, your heart would melt. He's incredible. Didn't want to lose his independence. Could have anybody he want. Probably went through his entire life just kind of doing that. But I recognized who he was, and I gave myself 100%, and that scared him, and he pulled away, which is what a twin soul does. But what he failed to understand, and I think he has now learned by watching my videos and watching me, that I am not a fading flower. I'm not a lilting lily. I'm not a wilting lily. And I'm very, very independent, and I don't give my independence up for anyone. I talked to my friend Christina, she's on here, and I said, you know, my ex-husband told me that I was going to have to settle. He says, everybody settles. Sherry, you're going to have to settle, because my twin hadn't come back. And I said, I will never settle. I will never settle. I want it all, or I want nothing. I'm going to get it. And I said, a black car just drove out in front of me, and it said settle, and I lost my shit. I said, what the hell? I will never settle. I am not settling. And she says, it was a black truck. Black is no, negative. It means don't settle. And I said, oh, I like that. So, but what needed to come out was, fiercely independent is this girl. Fiercely, fiercely independent. I know, I thought about that. Lack of masculine support. I thought about that. The right rib cage hurting. Lack of masculine support, and I have that. I do. And, but the thing is, you don't need to be afraid. Maybe this needs to be brought out. About losing you won't lose your independence if you're with the right person. And maybe you've been with the wrong person before, and you have. I've been with the wrong person before. And you feel like you're in a prison. That's why I said I would rather be alone and lonely than married and miserable. Thank you very much. But with me, you will never lose your independence if you're with me, because I am highly independent and I don't want to be tied down. So I only give my independence up to my twin. And that's only because we will be free within. Because what is real love? Real love is two people that love freely. There must be interdependence within a relationship where it's not healthy. You do your thing, I do my thing, we do our thing together. I have my own thing going. I'm very busy. I will always be very busy, and I will always have my own thing going, but I would prefer to have you there. I would prefer to have you in the office. You know, I thought about that today when I saw Lily in one room and Liger in the other. I said, oh, are you in your, and no, Liger was in his little igloo. I said, are you in your office? And I said, I'd rather have your office be in here. I wouldn't mind if it was in the office, you were doing your things in your own office, because I have my own office too. Clearly, I wouldn't be able to do this while my twin was doing his job, because that would interfere with him, and he would interfere with me. But I would certainly like to have his office in my house, or my office in his house, right? So interdependence within a relationship is very, very healthy, and don't ever give your freedom up. Don't ever give your freedom up to anyone, ever. We must be free always. Kathleen is next. Okay, that was a hint. You're going too slow, Sherry. How many have I done? Anyone know? And I just thought, you know what? You don't have to plead your case to anyone, because when you're with the right person, it'll gel. It'll just gel, like these chia seeds that are stuck together to my teeth. They stick to you like glue. You're not going to get rid of who's meant for you. So you don't have to go crawling after anybody. This is 8? Good. My back is freaking killing me. How many people are there altogether? Do you know? I have to feed Lily. I don't know where she is. I fed her twice, but I gotta feed her again. Kathleen, this is 8, but how many altogether? Are there only 8? Or are there more? Top of the deck, right side. You're very welcome. Joy, are you there still? Joy kind of goes in and out. Joy goes in and out. I just meant joy, as in joy. Top of the deck, right side. Oh, I like this one. This is very, very important. This message is loud. This is because I've been getting, I told you guys that I've been getting that somebody that feels that they've had someone or something taken away from them is bent on revenge. They're bent on revenge. They want those people, they want to get them back. Something was taken from them, and I know how this is connected to me, and it's very, very powerful, and you need to listen to this. Whoa, I almost lost you guys. Whoa. I slid the screen across. Okay, I almost lost you guys. That was a message to me too. So I may have lost some people because of my language and because of the sexual talk, but you know, it is what it is. Hi, Joy. Okay, you're there too. We'll stop at Joy. That's a good thing. We'll stop at Joy. What was I saying? Bent on revenge. Don't be bent on revenge. It's over. Remember, we're supposed to let go of the past, let it go, move on. Don't be bent on revenge. Karma will take care of itself. Remember that one that said that they were going to stop the royal wedding, and I said, no, you're not. I will call you out in front of everyone, and your own karma will do you in. We don't have to take them out. So please stop with the revenge, because the message is, be without malice. Now this one is pissed off. This one has been hiding. This one's been hiding out. They're cloaked. No one can see them coming. They're holding a staff, and they're saying, I'm going to get you, motherfucker. I am taking you down. I am taking you down. This is the energy of this. But the number is 4. There are angels all around you. You are completely guided, protected, and loved. There is no reason for fear. You don't have to take matters into your own hands. Not only do you not have to, you are being asked to not do it. Your angels are there, and I'm asking for your angels to pull you back. There is no need for revenge. There is no need for malice. You do not need to fight with anybody. You do not need to you can state your case and then walk away calmly. You don't need to force your opinion. You don't need to push it through. You don't have to worry yourself. You take yourself out of the negative energy. Remove yourself from the negative energy. Say, thank you for your part in my story. Thank you for the lessons. I bless you on your journey. I'm on my way. Peace out. Be without malice. Do not carry that angry energy, because it will only bite you in the ass. It is not helping you. It is not serving you. It is hurting you. You've been hurt. You've been disrespected. You've been disappointed. Okay. Someone's let you down. They've betrayed you. Clearly, you're upset. Clearly, there are feelings of anger and hurt and disappointment. Clearly, the natural reaction is to want to protect yourself. Right? I said, somebody comes after the ones I love, I want to freaking decimate them. But I don't actually really do that. I will defend them, and I will take them out of there. I will energetically take care of them. I will shield myself. I will protect them, and I will make sure that karma is the one that takes them down. But I take myself away. Take yourself out of the situation. I will protect what's mine, but I'm not going to go get down to your level. I will not look like this shrouded, evil-looking one that's all battered and bruised and scarred up. Do not be dealing with people who cast spells. Do not be dealing with people who put binding contracts on people. Do not be dealing with people who operate with witchcraft. Do not be doing that. That is coming from the darkness. That is not coming from angels. And there are angels with you. The number 4 is angels with you. We do not want this dark energy around us. Do not allow that hurt to become a source of infection, so that you are, these are scars, these are tattoos, but they almost look like leprosy, because this person is absolutely obsessed and bent on revenge. They are eaten up with this need to protect. Don't allow that hurt to infect you. You can acknowledge it. You can learn from it, because it's an experience. Those people showed up in your life, and they did that for a reason. Everything that happens to us, no matter how horrible it is, it was there to help us. It was there to teach us about getting a backbone. It was to teach us about speaking our truth. It was to teach us about boundary issues. It was to teach us about who we should be aligning with and who we should not be aligning with. It was to take us out of a situation and move us toward a situation we're meant to be in. Like if you're in a really crappy job, and the people are just treating you like shit and they're doing really nasty things, you're not meant to be there. And they fire you or they get you fired. And you're like, okay, I've been out of work for so long. I've had no money, blah, blah, blah. You're meant not to be there. It's a blessing. Everybody plays a role in this movie of our life. They came down to play that shitty role. Just say, you know what? I'm glad I'm not you. Thanks for the lesson. Peace out. I'm leaving. Don't be hung up on this. Don't allow this to get into a source of infection so that it's festering inside of you. You need to learn from the experience, let go of the anger, let go of the hurt, let go of the disappointment. Do not allow them to cause you to retaliate out of malice or out of spite, because then you become that. You don't want to be that. You want to be an angel of light. You don't want to be an evil. You know what I keep thinking of is that Gollum from Lord of the Rings. You know. What is it? I want it. The ring. She wanted the ring. I want the ring, right? He wants the ring. That Gollum that was always half of Gollum was evil and half it was fighting back and forth, right? Don't listen to your dark side. Don't listen to the night side. The night side comes in from your right. The light side comes in from your left. If you get a piercing shooting pain on your right side, it's the night side coming in. If you get a whoosh on your left side, it's your light side coming in to help you. Remember, we need to get our ears and our throat chakras cleared because you're not hearing properly and it's fucking up your third eye. That's what's going on. Your big brother just left the room. You hit a big chord. Thank you. Motherfucker word was his word of the day. That's why it came through. I don't know why. I kept saying, why am I saying that word? Oh, God. I don't say that word. That isn't actually my term. What is my term? What do I say? I do say fuckers. I'll say fucker. Little fucker. Because that's kind of like somebody fucking with you, you know? But motherfucker, I don't say that because it's a negative connotation to me. I'm a mother. You know? But I think it's funny all the different ways that it was used. Sometimes a mother needs to be fucked. Oh, that I just got a loud message. Somebody's mother was fucking them over. Wow. Somebody's mother, and sometimes a mother needs to be fucked. That's the message. Wow. So somebody's mother did them dirty. Cause I know what it means in my life. My twin was taken by me, and it had to do with the mother. The mother interfered, and he lost me. And very angry, and I was really angry too. I recognize, however, in all the horrible time that we've spent apart, I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot, but it breaks my heart that he's not with me, and there's a lot of pain, so I understand that. So I'm not coming at you like I don't understand, because I have lived it myself. I have lost my twin for 3 years. I haven't touched him or seen him or heard his voice for 3.5. So, and it was the mother who did it. So, the thought may be, you need to get yours because of what you did to me. But she already got hers. And I don't want to hold that because I don't need that energy. Because I have enough pain as it is from what I've lost to carry any more of that. And I believe that that's why my right side is hurting. And I don't want to carry that anymore. So I forgive her with unconditional love. So for you, whoever this is for, because I know this message, and look at that. Canoe is in the light. She's all lit up. And that's where I prefer to remain, in the light. So no matter what the mother did, whether it's a mother company or a physical mother, and I was shown it was the mother company, and I choose to believe that because my heart would rip in half if it was my twin's real mother. I want her to be someone I want to love. And I love her anyway, so I'm going to end that one right there. If you seek revenge, they win again. Exactly. They are hurtful because they eat up the negative energy. Truthful. Who's next? Joy, are you next? Oh, Lori? Yes. Yes, I can. Because that means that rounds us off to a nice 10. And I like that because 10 is a gateway. And Spirit's asking us to walk through the gateway to communication, to love, to joy. So we're going to round off with 10. I was going to be okay with 9 too because 9 is about happy endings. So, but 10 works for me. I like the gateway better. So for Joy, my friend Joy, my dear friend with the most beautiful name. Joy, you're at the bottom of the deck. You are... I got to look over here first because I can't really see over there. I got my big 10. Okay. Okay, they're doing it again, you guys. They're doing it again. Remember the message, pay attention to the sides. Don't, you need to let something die. You need to allow something else to come forward. Pay attention to the signs. I told you that my twin is a black panther and the other one was a lion. Remember? Look at this card. Remember I told you that the one twin is a silver wolf and a black panther, and the other one is a black wolf and a lion, right? See the signs. There's a lion and a black wolf. And there's a man in between the center of it all. And the one in the center is wearing the crown. And he's wearing the ankh. And the divine masculine is at his throat. And he's got the fertility egg of creation above the crown. And he's rooted in the forest. And he's got the fall trees all around him. He's got a butterfly to the left, which is in the color of the divine masculine, and a butterfly to the right, which is in the color of purple, which is Archangel Zadkiel. Harmony comes to mind. He's got a griffin above. I see geometric symbols absolutely everywhere. Archangel Metatron is present absolutely everywhere. That's Metatron's cube. There's the triune, self, higher self, spirit. There's the dove for peace and harmony, prophecy. There's the symbols absolutely everywhere. So this is the man of the forest. There's a black wolf to his left and there's a lion to his right. See the signs. I see a figure here. There's a ghost figure in the root of this tree. It's a little fairy. I can see its head. It's like an alien. It's got beautiful little eyes. It's beautiful. It's a fairy. So it's a fairy nymph of the forest. This is Camelot. We're often sent small signs in the forms of synchronicities and coincidences. Be very watchful. Don't overlook them. They're in your everyday life. There's words, there's numbers, there's symbols, and they will be repeated. And there's animals and birds that appear. The butterfly talks about transformation, letting go. The dove speaks about prophecy, harmony, fulfillment, unity, love, soulmate, visions. The wolf is independence and the lion is courage. But the lion also comes with compassion and the black wolf comes with loyalty. They flank the man of the forest. So the message that I'm getting from this card is not telling me that this is my twin. This is telling me we're all connected. But the one that stands in the center is the man of the forest. He is the king. He's the one that's wearing the crown and he has the antlers. He is the man of the forest. The lion is to his right and the black wolf is to his left. So we are all connected. We're all playing a role. People, they come in and out of your life. They come in at strange times. Or sometimes at the same time, different people will come in. There's something that's really bothering me about this man, though. I need to see in the light. It looks, I can't tell if his eyes are green or blue. And it matters. It's very important. They look turquoise. Because the lion, his eyes are green, and my twin's eyes are blue. And this one in the middle, his eyes are turquoise. So, we're all connected. The flashes of knowing, when you believe something will happen, with every fiber of your being. These are all things that you're meant to see and hear. These are messages from obviously from Mother Earth, because we're speaking with the animal kingdom here, and we're looking at the tree. And the tree is an oak tree, because the acorn man is what's represented here. It's a mighty oak. They call it the mighty oak. Very mystical, very magical, the oak tree. These messages are coming from Mother Earth and also from Spirit. They're sent to aid us on our journey. So they want you to pay attention. Harvest time comes to mind as well, which is September, end of September, October, I suppose. You know what's really weird? I know I'm not making this all about me. I'm trying to just read all of this because there's so many messages that are coming from that. There's an eagle and an owl in the antlers. So the owl is the seer. There's something else too. It's just bloody dark in here because there's something else I'm seeing up above. It's blue. It's clusters of blue. Blue, God, what is it? They're grapes. A cluster of grapes. So, something's coming to me and I'm just trying to let it unroll. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. God, I lost my harvest time. This one, the one with the blue eyes, my twin, I met him 20 years ago, Halloween night, this Halloween. The lion, the other one that came in, that I've had past life connection with, the black wolf, I met him on Halloween too. 5 years ago. Or maybe it was 7. Time flies by. 3, 4, 5. 5 years ago? 5 years ago. Big changes. Something about harvest and Halloween time comes up for us in this message. Just going to say that. I hope it wouldn't be until then, but does anybody know when the Aries full moon is? It's coming up. And then, Lori, I'll do your reading. I'm going to leave that card with that. That's all I'm saying about that, because... Oh! You guys. If I waited until I heard this back afterwards, before catching it just now, I would just be like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Pay attention to the signs, right? What did I ask Spirit to tell me? Who am I supposed to let go of? What did I ask Spirit to tell me? I said, I want its name or I want to see it. I want you to show me. Within an hour, I asked for it, right? And what was I just shown? I wasn't just shown a wolf. I wasn't just shown a lion. I was shown a black wolf and a lion who represented the one that I already know needs to go. And he's coming into my dreams all the time. So there's my sign. And that is how Spirit works, and that is how loud Spirit gets. I mean, you get that specific. I asked for a name or a crystal clear sign. I want to see who it is that needs to go. And it says, heed the signs. And who showed up? The black wolf and the lion. And who's in the center? The green man, the man of the forest, the acorn man, my acorn man. Thank you very much. There's my message. Ah! Duh. Okay. Thank you for the message. Thank you. I already know that, though. See, that's what bugs me, is I already know that. I'm not the one who's struggling with the... Maybe I just need to see this. I say this out loud because my twin needs to hear this. I think he's the one who's struggling. Not believing that I know and that I've already chosen. God, dude, what do you need? Blood? Like, seriously? Pay attention to the signs. This is for Lori. Lori, 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 where are you? Clear. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is in the highest good for Lori and for everyone else to hear right now with our final message, our closing message. Do you know what I just did? I heard in my head bottom right side and I picked up bottom top. The same card. But that was just confirmation. That was just saying, there it is! Confirmation! So whatever you guys got out of that message, we're getting it double hitter. That's not her card. I heard right side bottom, bottom side right, and I picked up the top. Okay. Confirmation. Oh my God. Okay. I hope that that message was loud and clear. I hope that that message comes across. Somebody wrote to me. I told you. Before I started to speak to you guys, I got a letter from somebody saying, is this your, and named the other person. And I said, he's not my anything. He was a friend, I thought, but no, he's not my anything. And they said, oh, he's very beautiful. And I said, yeah, he's a handsome man. And I said, you want to see beauty? You want to see beauty? I'll show you beauty. And I sent a picture of my twin. And I said, there's beauty. That's the most beautiful man I've ever seen in my entire life. And it has nothing to do with just his face, although that's beautiful too. It's all of him. So I already know. I made it very loud and clear. And remember the message we got, I think it was our message, was it our weekly reading last week? That we, or it might have been the reading during the day that followed, that said that we may have to defend our position right down to the bitter end, that we would have people coming at us, arrows coming at us from all sides, and we would have to defend our position down to the bitter end, and we would ask, why is this happening? Why does this keep coming to me? I've made my choices. I've made my decisions. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm on my path. Why do you keep coming at me? Because the universe is testing our resolve, and we may very well have to defend our position to the bitter end. Well, look at this. This person keeps coming into my dreams. They keep throwing it at me. And trying to trip me up, because what they're trying to do is let your monkey mind trip us up to trick us into going the wrong way. Why? Because the dark energy does not want the beings of light to come together. The dark energy does not want the twins. I told you, that woman said to me, I will stop this royal wedding from taking place. And I said, you will not stop it. Nothing will stop it. You may delay it, but you will not stop it. And so I'm the one that's having to defend my position to the bitter frickin' end, because look at the last card. Again, confirmation. Let the two become one. Open yourself up. Speak your truth. Lean into one another. Allow yourself to be seen. All of you. Come out of the shadows. Allow the green man to embrace his beloved. Pay attention. Fly past the illusion. Skim over your emotional waters. It's time to come forward. Take the mask off, green man. Take the mask off and embrace your beloved. So for you, who is it in your life? Let the two become one. Now this could be you and your higher self in spirit, right? Are you holding yourself back because you're afraid that people are going to think that you're a freak because you're a spiritual person and they don't understand you? They're going to think I'm a weirdo. You know, people... leave me messages. They thank me for my work, and they leave me these beautiful messages, and I say, oh, can I share that? And they'll say, okay, just don't put my name with it. You know, they're afraid of what other people would say. And I'm so glad that I'm past, actually, I don't think I've ever really been there, but I don't worry about what other people say about my belief system. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud. Oh God, the song by Kesha. Have you heard that song? Look, Praying. I'm proud of who I am. There's no more monsters anymore. I'm proud of who I am. Right? I hope you're on your knees praying. I hope your soul is changing. Sometimes I pray for you. That's the message in the song by Kesha. And This girl, she's got the wings of a butterfly. She has transformed. The dragonfly is their friend. They've flown past their illusions. The tiger is out of the way. The tiger lily's out of the way. And there is passion that they need to allow to explode. They're embracing one another. Whether this is you and your passion for your work, for your spiritual work, for your spiritual connection, you need to allow your passion to explode and be seen. Recognize that all of this illusionary stuff around the outside, it's a mirage. It's not real. The real thing is your spiritual connection. That's what's real. Not all this other bullshit that's in the way that makes that the worry that what will anybody else think? What will anybody else feel? What if I'm not accepted? What if I'm the only person? I'm the only person in my family like me except for my grandson, and he's constantly being told not to believe what he believes. My entire family has cut me off. My daughter's cut me off again. My daughter, because I told her I wasn't putting up with her bullshit. I'm done being treated like a second-class citizen. You know, I'm your mother, and I deserve respect, and I'm here for you all the time. And if you don't know how to handle me with respect, I will remove myself from your presence. If they don't appreciate your presence, they will appreciate your absence. So at this moment in my life, my daughter and I are estranged again because she chose to block and delete me from her life, which is how she handles things. I said, we need some space because I don't appreciate the way I'm being treated, and I know who I am and where I'm standing. I don't have my father in my life. I don't have my son in my life. I don't have my daughter in my life. Does that mean that I'm combative and I've got issues and I've got problems? No. It means I know who I am and I love who I am, and I'm not afraid of what people say about my belief system. My son thinks I work with demons. I don't. I work with angels. My father doesn't understand it. It scares him. I'm sorry for that. My daughter thinks it's woo-woo. I'm sorry that she's not awakened enough and yet to understand, and hopefully she will be, and hopefully her son will help enlighten her. But in the meantime, I remove myself from that energy. Sometimes, what did Jesus say? I came to divide, to step between families. Sometimes you have to create a new family, a soul family, like you guys are my soul family. Just because you're born into a family doesn't mean you're going to be friends with them. You know, they're there to play a role, and your family is your biggest teachers. Yes, we would love to have wonderful relationships within our families, but sometimes that's not possible. What's most important is that we have our soul connection, that we have our spiritual connection. That family, and that family is tight. So don't be worried about what other people think. Embrace your spirituality, embrace your green man of the forest, whether this be in the physical or whether this be in the spiritual. Give yourself completely over. Trust in what you have together. Trust in spirit. Trust in your love. Trust that this will not lose you your independence. This will give you freedom to soar and be everything that you were meant to be. Share yourself with the ones that you love. Share yourself with your soul family. Be the best that you can be. Be each other's best friend. My right side is hurting because I don't have the support from my best friend. I am his best friend, but where is he? He needs to be here. He needs to be here. Where the fuck are you? Speak up. I deserve to have support. So in your life, you deserve to have support. But also your spiritual connection needs your support and needs you to be able to stand firm and strong in your belief system. Your family, if it is, whoever it is. This was for you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Let your dragon fly. I love that. Let your dragon fly. Oh my God, Brianna, you come with the best stuff. I swear to God. And you know what? Let your dragon fly. That's my message I just got right now. If my dragon can't come forward, green man or not, I will let him fucking fly. Straight up. And maybe that's the message that I'm supposed to see, that I'm not noticing. Let that dragon fly. You know? I'll let my dragon fly. I am a dragon, and I am a flying dragon. That's my favorite movie on the planet. What is that movie called? Avatar? Frickin'. Your dragon? Who is your dragon? The dragon is the one that wants to kill you. That's what she said. How do I pick up my dragon, Jake said. Jake said, which one is my dragon? The one that wants to kill you. What do you mean wants to kill me? Because maybe it feels like that, right? Wants you to die to your old way of being, Jake. You need to listen to your dragon. And then what happens when you connected with your dragon? You became one. Your dragon was with you to the death. Pay attention to who your fucking dragon is and wake the fuck up. That's what I have to say right now. I'm charging ahead. Knight of Wands towards victory. 6 of Wands. And 2 of Cups, love. The 3 cards that you... Wow. Trust in my signs. Well, I'm being the dragon that's biting right now. I'm biting my twin. Because I'm done. I'm done being peaceful and sucky sweet right now. Now the Aries dragon is out saying, you know what? I want your arms around me or get the fuck out of my life. Gina, oh my goodness. Are we rounding this off with 11? 11? Gina, would you like a reading? Thank you for that reading, by the way, Kathleen. That's badass. Gina, you just made it because we were just wrapping up. And you know what? You came in to save my ass. You did. Because the fire in this dragon started coming out. I started breathing fire. And because I made my right choice. I made the right choice. I stood firm all the way to the end. All the way to the end against all opposition and everybody coming against me with absolute silence for 3 fucking years. I've done it. I've done it. And I want my twin right there. Right there on my back. I want to see him right there. Otherwise, I'll let my dragon fly. Because you know what? There's somebody else waiting in the wings. And he's made himself real obvious. Okay, Gina. Gina's going to come. She's going to save my ass because what she's going to bring is peace and calm energy so that we can wrap this up in a beautiful, loving, light way because I got a little hot under the collar. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Dude, this isn't your card, but the card's just spilled all over the place, and that's what came up to the front. So this is a very loud message, and it says pay attention to the signs because man of the forest that's hiding out, there is a black wolf and a lion flanking you on either side, right up front and present. So it's time to fucking make a choice. Wow. 3 times. Full circle completion. I was shown this earlier today that I was going to go into battle mode. I was going to go in and you know, Spirit said, show yourself undecided. I have been so loyal. So loyal. How many of you would be in absolute 100% loyalty in absolute radio silence for 3 years? Not a word, not a message, nothing. Only in my dreams and very rarely in my dreams. How many of you would be this loyal? I don't know. I think I'm the most loyal person I've ever met. And I deserve somebody to be that loyal to me. Okay, for Gina. Top of the deck, right side. Wow. We have so much repetition. So much repetition. The white tiger. So the white tiger is looking at the dark, looking at the light, the duality of the dark and the light. Okay, so I can't help but use myself as an example because you guys have been watching me vacillate between this loving light to this fire-breathing dragon, right? Puff the Magic Dragon just lit up a big fat doobie, right? So here's the embracing the dark and the light, coming from the astral realms. Now, what I find interesting in here is my twin just showed up. He just showed up in the spiritual. Because if you look at this white tiger, it ceases to become a white tiger and it becomes a black panther, wrapped in ice. This black panther is wrapped in ice, frozen emotion. He's coming from the astral realms. His eyes are on fire. But he's still frozen. So we have now left the white tiger, which speaks about the duality of the dark and the light, embracing the dark and the light. And we're now looking at the Black Panther totem. The Black Panther is astral realms, in the astral realms. So what I'm getting from this, and you can see with the swirling, it's coming from nighttime. I say tonight there's going to be a connection, a very, very lucid dream. And the Black Panther better come forward, that's all I got to say. But the Black Panther is being told to pay attention to their dreams. For you guys, pay attention to your astral travels. You may be traveling in astral realms. The Black Panther is it's one of my totems. It's freaking badass. I'm gonna post the Black Panther totem with this reading, which is probably 3 hours long. They're asking you to look at. They're asking you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn it around because I don't want to give the same message every time, so we're doing it a little different each time. So the Black Panther has been floating around in his dreams, in his dream time. He's been hanging out, spending way too much time in his dream time. He needs to come up and be present in the physical, because he's hanging out in the astral realms, and that's not good enough. It's not enough. So, whatever this represents to you, that you've been hanging out in the shadows, you need to step out of the shadows and speak up. It's not enough for your eyes to be on fire. Yes, I know you're remote viewing. I see you watching me. It's not enough for your eyes to be on fire. You need to get this melted off, this frozen emotion, and step forward. So, you've got fears, big ones, little ones, right? And that can be good, as we said before. It's good to have fear. It teaches you to be cautious. It teaches you not to jump off a cliff and to be stupid because, you know, maybe you've done that before. The fear that he's got or the fear that you may have may because I've been in this situation before and I wanted to go there. There's a song right now and it's by, who's it? Is it Charlie Puth? No, I don't think it's Charlie Puth. There's a new song. It breaks my heart whenever I hear it. And he says, I'm never going to let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. Because every time I let myself feel, I'm hurt. So someone has frozen their emotions and they don't want to come forward. They don't want to share because they're so afraid of being hurt again. And so they've frozen themselves out. They've frozen themselves out. But they're watching. They're spying. They're lurking. They're what's that? Stalking. But they're not saying anything. They're still allowing themselves to be covered in their frozen emotions. So you're letting your fears get out of control. The shadows. Some are real, some are shadows. The shadows are overtaking you clearly in here. These are shadows that are coming from the astral realm. So nightmares, nighttime. So it's the night side that is taking over. You need to kick that to the curb and bring the light side in. Right? Those shadows that come only cause you to doubt yourself. They cause you to doubt yourself. They cause you to question your judgment. They cause you to fear, you know, the ability to succeed. They restrict you and they limit you. You need to look within for your answers, like we've been shown all along. This card is cased in green, the color of your heart chakra. So look at that pot right there. Everything around me, the aloe vera, healing, green, loving energy. Canoes floating in leaves of the same color. Go inside your heart and tell your monkey mind to shut the hell up. Shine your light on your stinking fears. Look at them, just like I did with that woman that said this royal wedding will be stopped. She goes, I'm going to come after you. And I said, I see you. I'm shining a light on you. I'm letting everyone see who you are. Tiger Lily. I'm letting everybody see your spoiled little princess self. They know who you are. You can't hide. I don't have to take you out. I don't have to resort to your bullshit tactics and do what you've done. I don't have to do that. I'm above you. I come from the astral realm. I'm living in the 6th dimension at least at this time. I don't mess with 3D people, right? I'm not going to stoop to your ridiculous level. I'll allow your own karma to burn you out. You know another thing that I'm getting on this one? Let's turn this into a positive now, and instead of being mad at the Black Panther that's been afraid and it's frozen in emotion, you know what I'm seeing now? I choose to believe that my Panther understands, and you do know too. And this now is the Queen of Wands has lit this Panther on fire. The Queen of Wands has lit this Panther on fire. And this Panther is a giant wand of magical sage. And this is the burning embers. And this is the smoke. The healing, energetic smoke that is rising. And that is what my Uncle Phil had to say. I'm walking away from this card right now, because I'm going to go tell you guys what I wrote down. This is an awesome message. Everything connects. We are so connected. My Uncle Phil said something to me today, and I told you how you guys are all my messengers. And he said it was about a motorcycle something, and he said something to me, just like a little flippant comment. I was talking about men being illiterate, and he is far from illiterate. This man is so incredibly knowledgeable and gifted and well-read and amazing in every way, all around. And I said, it's so nice to see. And he was heading off on his motorcycle, and he had a book that he was bringing, a spiritual book, like a deep book. And I said, dang you, look at you, you know? And I said, it's so awesome to see that, because there's so many men that are illiterate. And, you know, and I said, I know that because I was married to one, and I don't mean illiterate as in he couldn't read. I meant I pride myself on the fact that there are no books in my house, and there's no pen and paper, and I don't read. To me, I'm constantly reading, I'm constantly learning, and so he came back with a comment, and the comment was my comment that I have on my page right now. The last thing that I said, some people get spiritual because they see the light, and some because they feel the heat. And in my dream this morning, I was doing long distance Reiki on Liger, on Lily, and on my twin. I did it on Liger and Lily because of what was going on. Liger was fighting and growling, and it was freaking me out, right? Lily because she's sick still, and my twin because he's my twin, and I help him all the time. So I was literally doing long distance Reiki, and I was invoking. At this point, I was working on my twin, and I was invoking from the Father the deepest kind of unconditional love, loving, peaceful, calming, healing, blissful energy. And I asked the Father, Mother to fill me with this energy, because I need to fill it myself first before I can do anything for anyone else. And as those words were spoken in my head, I go to sleep into my dreams, right? And I'm doing this. So I'm doing my work in my sleep time, and then I hear in my dream, by another. I was working on my twin, and I hear, I'm looking through a big mystical or spiritual book, and it feels like this house, our personal self, this is your house, this house catches on fire and literally explodes. So I'm going to go back now. So what was it? Some people get spiritual because they see the light, and some people because they feel the heat. So sometimes you can't be this little sweet little angel of light. Sometimes the fire-breathing dragon has to come out, and you need to get lit up. So I see my twin. I am the Queen of Wands. I am the Queen of Wands. Look her up. I'm sure many of you guys are the Queen of Wands as well, but I am definitely the Queen of Wands. And that's why I called my sages Queen of Wands ceremonial, Mr. Magical ceremonial sage wands. This is what a sage wand looks like as it's smoking, as it's burning. That's the color. His eyes are on fire. He got lit up. I just burned him up. And that is the passion in his eyes, and the smoke is clearing away all of the doubt, fear, negative energy, and he better be able to be showing up. So I like that, turning that round into a positive instead of a negative. So thank you, Gina, for that. But that was your message. To know your fears and get past them, and recognize that they're just red flags. When we have something that makes us afraid, it's a red flag. And a red flag doesn't always mean you're not meant to go there. The red flag means something needs to be paid attention to. I need to look into this. Why am I feeling this way? Why am I reacting this way? What do I need to balance? What I need to take care of? Yes, he better show up for me. Yes, he better show up for me. Swear to God. 3 years of radio silence. Really? You know what? The fact that he was bent on revenge might be the fact that he hasn't been able to reach me because of something the mother did. So if that's the case, I am publicly apologizing, because that means he's hurting as much as I am. But I feel it has a lot to do with fear. So, makes sense to you? Good. Awesome. But I've made my choice, and I stand firm and resolute. But, you know, you can't do it by yourself. You can't dance with somebody when he's not there. Harmony requires two people dancing in unison, right? And whether he's always there physically, spiritually, that's great. But I don't want to be, 20 years is long enough for twins to be apart, I would say. So, I am ravenous in more ways than one, but I am hungry. My stomach is flipping growling. You're very welcome. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm so hungry I can't even stand it, which means Lily must be hungry too, and I need to keep her energy up. So, thanks for joining me, you guys. I hope it wasn't too explosive. Oh no, I gave you, Pamela, I gave you the information on the wands, right? So you know how to get them. And I want to say thank you guys. Oh, okay. So my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@.com, and I want to change that last name. I really do. I wish I'd kept my mother's maiden name. I almost changed it a few years ago. Leishan. It's Welsh. Sherry Leishan. That's how it would have been pronounced. SHERRICOLUMBUS. I don't want that last name for long because it was my ex-husband's name, and I don't like being connected to that. It's not good. It's not who I am, you know? So something needs to be done about that. So if my twin doesn't show up, I think I need to just change my name on my own. So I am available for readings. I'm available for long-distance Reiki healing. I'm available for dream analysis. I am a life coach. I have, you should go check out my webpage. There's all kinds of cool stuff. And I just added my pages for my wands and my sage bundles, and it's really cool. You've got to go look at it. Check out my page. I'd be honored to work with you on behalf of yourself and higher self and spirit. There's a donate button there for any who would like to donate to my work, because all of this work that I'm doing with you guys is all free. You know, I only get money from my sage wands and from my readings and my life coach work, you know, my Reiki work. So I spend a lot of time working for free. So any donations, somebody donated, gave me a gift the other day. I was so, yeah, was it 2 days ago, yesterday? And it was like, wow, that was so cool. It was so cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know what? I appreciate you just being here with me. You guys help me out so much with your feedback and my reading that I got. I love getting, I don't get read for. I don't get readings. So it's really cool for somebody to read for me. That's, you know, I like that. I get readings from my animal messengers, or, you know, through this. I get my own readings this way, but to have somebody else come in with that is a gift to me, and it means the world to me. Look at me. I don't even have time to do my freaking fingernails. Look at my nails. I've been so busy. I haven't had a pedicure in like 3 months, seriously. At least. It's terrible. I'm sitting here fiddling with my toenails. So, thank you for being here. And if you guys would like this, like my page, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe, and then share my work. I appreciate that, because more people need to get these messages. This isn't just about us and our little group. You know, we have an entire soul family out there that needs to be connected, and new people that need to hear. And there's a lot of people that are kind of checking in. So if you share, don't be afraid of what other people think. Don't be afraid of sharing spiritual work. You know, you got to do that. That's our gift. We need to do that. And then maybe there's other people that will pick it up, and they can look at it in the privacy of their own computer without anybody knowing, and you don't know how you might help somebody. So do like and share these posts, and share all of this. It's for all of us, you know? It's not just about me. This is not about me. This is free. This is for all of us. So thank you so much. Christina wants to drop her ex's name. Yeah, God, I want to do it. You know, I almost did it, and it was going to cost me $500. I had all the paperwork done, and it was $500 to do it. And I thought, damn it. And then Spirit said, not yet, because I thought my twin and I were going to get together. But I think he's terrified of marriage, you know? It's not like I haven't, you know, I don't know. Some people just don't want to get married. And marriage, you know, I've been there, done that, and it didn't work out well, like I said. So it has to be only him. So, but definitely want to change my name. I guess Spirit thought that that's what was going to happen, and so it was like put on hold. But you're welcome. I pull cards for you when I catch your videos as a thank you for the messages. Thank you, and I do appreciate it so much. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. You as well. Love, light, and blessings to you guys as well. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers, love, and light. Thank you. Thank you. Smiles and waves. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What a beautiful group we are. Love you guys. Speak again soon.